And we are back with another episode of No Jumper News. It is Tuesday, May 30th, and I'm back. What's going on, guys? I have the privilege of getting to hang out with the one and only. What do you like? I call you Maya, but DamnHomie? DamnHomie 11?
Yeah.
We have Maya in the building. We got the one and only LA icon. And we got Remo.
What's the word? What's the word?
Mikey's on the board. Suspect's going to be here later. What's going on, guys? I missed you.
All I want to know is why'd you leave me for so long, brother?
So, my plan was to only go for a little bit, but once I got out to Europe, it was really hard to come back.
I'm mad at that.
It was really hard to come back. If it wasn't for Big Coffees and U-Icon, I don't know if I would have come. I would have stayed there forever.
And what's Adam doing now? Where is he at in his trip?
Barcelona, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was going to do the Spain thing. That's right.
They did Italy for a couple of weeks, and now they're on to Spain, and I think they have one or two other stops still planned, too.
Amazing.
Which city you spent the most time in?
I spent the most time in Florence and London. Both of those cities ended up being like two of the coolest places I've ever been in my entire life. The statue of David is in Florence.
Sick.
And that whole city is just like, it's old. It feels super old. The streets are super narrow. Yeah. Dude, the cars, I'm going to sound like the biggest American tourist ever. The cars are fucking tiny. They're about this
All
big.
Mini Coopers or what?
Mini Cooper was like a big car. They had these Fiats and all of these other brands that I had never heard of, and they would like be one passenger, sometimes two passenger cars, and they were the most narrow thing. And these roads are so narrow, so you assume that you can only walk on it, but then you see like these Vespas and little cars zoom past you.
So no Escalades and Suburbans.
I didn't see a full size pickup truck until I was leaving London on my last day.
That's crazy. Did you go to Big Ben?
Went to Big Ben. We did a bunch of the sites, and like, dude, you see cars like this, and those look like big cars.
What's Big Ben?
Big Ben is the clock tower in London.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We saw that. Saw the London Tower. We rode the double-decker buses. We did a bunch of the tourist stuff. It was sick. We rode the London Eye, which is that huge Ferris wheel.
Yep.
You went to Buckingham Palace?
So went to Buckingham Palace.
That's my dream.
So
You strike me as someone that's already been there.
yeah, I was going to
No.
ask you if you've been to London.
You need to get your sponsors up.
Like Russian people, I guess when you're growing up, your parents take you to like DR, maybe Jamaica, Mexico. Like, I don't know. My dad always wanted to take me to Italy and London, but like when I was younger, all I wanted to do was chill on the block, just be around my friends. So I kind of played myself. Now I got to take myself.
I'm sure someone's going to take you, sweetheart.
Oh, I can't wait.
Where you from? You sound like you're from New York or something.
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah.
We got some New York vibes in the building today.
Sure,
Remo's from
for
New York,
sure.
too.
I'm from
We
New
got
York.
some time up there.
Oh, yeah?
No, this trip, unbelievable.
What about the fountain?
The Trevi Fountain? Dude, you want to hear something crazy? Did you guys see that the Trevi Fountain had those protesters go and like turn the whole thing black?
Yeah, and now it's
I
like
did see
ruined.
That happened while you were there?
Because it's
Day
stained with
after.
stone. Yeah.
That happened the day after I was there.
So at least you got to see it.
I got to see the Trevi Fountain blue, but I guess it's going to take them like over a week to like, clean all of that shit out. Like they dyed all
those
the water
activists that
black.
dyed the
yeah.
water.
But what did they get out of that? Like, you have nothing better to do with your life than to go fucking protest?
What was the purpose of them doing that?
See, that was being a tourist out there, it's really hard to like grasp like what the social issues are because, you know, they have these fountains all over Italy that are like pretty much like open bubblers. So they charge you for water, but then they have like really good drinking water that's accessible all over the town. So I don't know why people would pollute that. It seems like it's a good resource for the people to have. So I'm not quite up on what all of the social
So we
issues
could
are
drink
right
their
now.
tap water then?
Yes, we were. So pretty much when we were walking around
Is it
Florence,
alkaline?
when we were walking around Rome, they just had these fountains coming out the ground.
Like
you
legit
can't
water
think-
fountains? Like we're at a park?
Yeah, but
That's lit.
they had a handle. You fill your water bottle up. Tastes just as good as whatever they have bottled out there.
And you good to go.
Good to go. So, but my question is, what the hell happened here while I was gone? And not so much here, but more so just here, because I feel like a lot of the people who've been coming through lately, a lot of our friends have been quite active online with some other people.
It's been a lot going on in the No Jumper universe.
Yeah.
It's lit.
A part of me felt like I missed out on so much, but luckily we have so many great fans out there. Thank you everyone who tapped into my inbox and didn't let me miss
I
anything.
know you got a lot of DMs, right?
But yeah, I'd wake up and Rima, you said earlier, dude, the time difference out there is crazy.
12, right? 12 hours?
It's not. I think it's only 6 or 7, but it feels like a whole half day, especially out here compared to like.
Because technically you've lived this day twice now, right? Or no?
No, I've been back for a couple days now. But
Back to the Future.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff where like you leave at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and then you get back at 7 in the afternoon, but it's like a 9-hour flight, so
9-hour difference.
it can get weird. I felt like I missed a ton of stuff, but I would wake up every morning and my inbox would be flooded, and
I could
shout
feel
out
you
to all
on-
the fans here who kept me posted and wouldn't let me miss anything.
I could fill you in on a little bit of the stuff that's been going on.
Lay it on him, brother.
I thought Icon started all the shit.
Got the Whack 100 Icon beef that's been brewing up.
Ooh,
It
what's
ain't
going on with
beef.
that?
It ain't beef.
It's not really a beef. Icon just addressed, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, Whack 100 had comments about Lupe that kind of went viral, and then it just spent off of that, and I guess...
Basically, Rockstar asked me some questions about how I feel about what Whack 100 said, and I said my opinion. And then the next day, I was privy to some information that Whack 100 was inquiring about my start time here, and I casually said he knows exactly what fucking time we go live every day, you know what I'm saying? So, there's that.
And that's just friendly shit?
Yeah, absolutely friendly.
Sounds friendly.
Yeah, it sounds kind of friendly to me, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
People be
Wax
catching
looking for
friendlies
your-
all the time.
Trying to figure out that start time. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I think it's all in good fun.
It's all love. Whack
Yeah.
100 is a great guy.
Then you got the...
Actually, before we carry on, he actually donated $1,000 to Lupe's GoFundMe. So
That's the next thing.
shout
I'm down to talk shit, but I'm also down to point out when people do positive things. So
So yeah, that's another thing that happened over the weekend. I believe it was over the weekend. Lupe's parents' house burned down. So that's just been a thing all
that's
over
what
the
the
internet.
GoFundMe is for.
Yeah, I asked Icon about that when I first saw the GoFundMe, and then I ended up talking to Lupe real quick too, and yeah.
Got the scoop on what's going on.
Yeah, that's wild. You know,
Yeah, that is wild. It's unfortunate. Shout out to Lupe. But she has a GoFundMe right now that's been going around. People's been donating to it. You can probably go to her page and find it if you want to donate. Probably go help her out, send a few bucks in if you can. But the crazy thing about it just transpired from Lupe to where, because, over the weekend, Lush had an interview with Crip Mac last week. So it transcended from...
No, I saw that. I thought it was super interesting that he was able to get a hold of Crip Mac and get that first interview.
Yeah, that was pretty lit.
I
that he
think
got
it's because of
first
the
interview.
pop-up and Lupe.
That's kind of what I had thought so too, but I didn't end up watching any of it. But I did, obviously catch some of the clips that were sent through, and I saw when Crip Mac was on here last week.
My wife interviewed Crip Mac
I saw that too.
on 5-5.
Were you in on it?
Absolutely.
No, did you sit in the interview?
No,
with
I
her?
didn't sit in. I actually asked him a couple of questions after the fact just because I had access.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Crip Mac's a great guy. You already know that, though. Crip Mac's cool
Absolutely.
as shit. So, have you ever heard of Crip Mac?
I met him one time.
How'd you like that encounter?
Here.
I came here last time with Blue Jasmine, and he was just outside, and I came up to him. I was like, oh, I got to do a skit with him. But I hadn't done my information yet, so I didn't know really who he was. And when I
Famous
went...
gangbanger.
I didn't know. I thought when I first met him, I thought it was like a thing. You know how
Oh,
every
no, it's
comedian
real.
has a thing? I'm like, is he really a gang member? Or and then I came back and I'm like, I played myself so bad because I could have just did a skit about him teaching me like
Gang
some
shit.
gang shit, or I tried to do a skit about some other shit. So been met him, good guy.
Great guy.
Yeah, really. So
Yeah, that's his vibe all the time. It's not a skit or a
yeah,
gimmick.
he's really who he
like
says
that.
he is, and
100%, right?
yeah. So
Yeah, Josh all caught up. What else did Josh miss? Then you got Almighty Suspect and FBG
Oh yeah, what's going on
Butta.
with
Oh, that's a
Almighty?
new development.
Fucking so I guess we had a segment on here where we talked about FBG Butta and about his chains. Almighty Suspect was making jokes about FBG Butta's chain probably being fake and the Butta Bucks, and FBG Butta wasn't feeling what Almighty Suspect had to say, so he said basically asked him if he want to fight, and it just went from Almighty saying that he don't think Butta is ready to, or this is not what Butta wants. So it's just a little
Savage.
it's been a lot of little shit here and there. It's probably some more shit that happened. That,
You could-
Wait,
tried-
Icon, were you here when Suspect was doing this? 'Cause I feel like you were probably antagonizing him.
No, absolutely not. He did this on the internet.
I thought it was a conversation. That
Nah, it
got
was a
started here.
conversation that happened here for sure.
I'm a drama starter?
You're an instigator.
Nah.
You're a button pusher.
Josh, you lied to me. So, If you were here, you would have been able to turn out all of these fires, but you chose to be a world traveler instead.
Dude, I got to see the world. I never had been over to Europe before. I got to do the Harry Potter tour.
That
the
was
studio
freaking
tour.
dope. I saw that. That was
I feel like if
amazing.
anyone deserves that, it's Josh. To travel the
Absolutely.
world.
Definitely well deserved.
It's true.
I'll be honest
Yeah.
though, like that being my first visit over there, I gotta figure out a way to do that again and go see more stuff because we only saw 3.
You get married
cities.
now.
Yeah, just renew your vows.
I've been married for almost 11 years now.
Renew your
Oh,
vows.
damn.
Renew your vows.
That's an idea.
Go somewhere
Yeah.
else. Have you been
Does
to
it
a
have
Mexico?
to
second
be?
honeymoon.
But does this have to be a wedding thing? Can't I just plan a trip?
Oh, you think you're gonna be able to leave just for a fucking fuck around trip?
Why not?
You're gonna have to finesse the whole thing. Let's be real. It's gonna have to be up to you and Adam. So I think the only way that's gonna happen is if you take Adam's sister somewhere fly
That's a good idea.
with
I'm gonna
love
have to-
being involved.
With love. Where would you go? So I went to Italy.
Have you been to Mexico anywhere?
We're in Europe. I have not been to Mexico.
So you already.
Mexico is more for like partying. That's not.
Josh loves the party.
Oh,
you
you're
don't know
like
his
a-
party boy past.
No, I don't. I know Josh is a good boy.
Josh is a good boy, but he still has that bad
He has
boy.
a dark
Do you like
past.
bad boys?
No, I mean,
Like that stupid segue?
is that like assumed?
No, I'm just kidding. So you need to go to like Cancun, or you should go to like the FF if you want like a super cultural experience.
Where have you been in Europe that you would recommend going?
I was supposed to go to do the London, Rome, Paris route, but I couldn't because I got put on at no jumper, and I don't want to miss my days.
You could ask for a couple days off, but I
Oh, trust
appreciate
me,
the
I
work
plan
ethic.
to. Nah, yeah, that's my route. I haven't been anywhere in Europe, but I've been a lot of other places. All Latin countries I've been. pretty
Yeah,
much.
because I know that you used to tour back in the day too, so I didn't know if you had made your way out there or not.
No, I haven't, but someday I will.
I'm just an icon
Maybe I'll
living.
take Maya with me or something.
Honestly, if I had to pick out of everywhere I've been, I'd say Moscow or, well, I'm from there.
We have a
so
Russian friend. His name's Yuri. I'm not even
Yeah.
joking.
Literally.
I'm not joking.
Are
His
we
name's
able
Yuri.
to travel to Russia right now?
You might not be, but I could because I have 2 passports. I have a Russian and American. So when I go to Russia, I just show them my Russian passport. When I come back, I show them both because you have to show them proof, like how'd you get in the country, because they won't let you out. So right now I could go because I'm still a citizen, but you have to go through Turkey, and you're basically it's like going to be a 36-hour flight. But I think it's worth it. Like
I don't know.
I'm going next month.
We'd have to go in the winter to make it the full experience.
Yo, speaking
Yeah.
of Turkey, I was in Rome and there was a Turkish Air flight that had a layover, and they are not joking about the amount of dudes coming back from hair surgery
With the
on
hair
those
transplant?
flights.
Yeah.
It is a real thing. They're
Everyone's
sitting-
coming back with perfect hairlines.
No, everyone's coming back with the bandages and everything.
You ever seen that viral picture?
Dude, that my phone was charging. I wanted to take a picture of it so badly because it's exactly what I was thinking of. I've seen that meme before where it's like a Turkish Air flight and you can just, he scans the.
I would have caught a video.
80%
Yeah,
dudes
that's
in
funny.
bandages.
But I'm not even mad at them. I'm more mad at the men trying to make themselves taller because
What?
Yeah, they're getting surgery. Basically, they're like extending their legs just to
How?
be 3 inches taller.
It's somewhere in like, I think it's they shatter your shins or something and
Yeah.
then they're able to like put an extender in there.
That I disagree with because, bro, some women do like short guys. So it's like, don't go through that. But
yeah,
at the
here it
same
is.
time, bro, after everything I've got, I'm not mad at nobody. Do whatever makes you happy. If getting your hairline get fixed makes you happy, if getting your dick bigger makes you happy, do whatever. It is what it is.
But getting taller, so they have to break your legs.
That I disagree with because that's the most painful surgery you could get. Like, why put yourself through that for 2-3 inches? Even getting your dick elongated, I think that's rude because that's like, I would never even get the pussy tightening surgery just because.
There's a tightening.
Yeah.
Vaginal rejuvenation.
Yeah. I wouldn't, I'm not going near my genitals. Stay away.
You've never heard of that one?
I swear I've never heard of that.
How do you think
because-
these hoes is getting wifed up after they're done doing what they do? Eventually they get that surgery.
How much is that surgery?
I've never asked.
Don't cap.
Word to father, I've never asked. I could call my surgeon
know
right
how
now and
much?
ask him.
I have no idea. I don't even know what would happen other than like them
What do they do?
sewing skin
think-
back together.
I
or,
think
like,
they sew like your shit back together.
But that's just the initial insertion. What about the rest of the canal?
Well, it basically
they
brings
go
you back
through.
to like virgin, like you're a virgin again, kind of.
Some of y'all gonna need your sponsors to hit you
My
off
thing
with
is,
that
who wants to lose their
rejuvenation.
virginity twice? Like one time was good enough. I don't want to do that again.
On average, vagina rejuvenation
just
treatment
cheaper than
costs between $1,000 to $5,000. Oh, that's not expensive.
It's cheaper
Wait,
than a
for-
BBL. Look at you. Now you're interested.
Whoa, what kind of BBLs y'all talking about? I didn't get a $3,000 one.
How
No?
much? You got a BBL?
I have 2 BBLs now.
How much did you spend?
This latest one was $20,000
Where'd you go? Miami?
to New York. Yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah.
You know they got the super fire BBL mommy makeover packages in Mexico, right?
The thing is, what's the point of walking around with a $40,000 bag and spending $3,000 on your surgery? Like, that's your life we're talking about. Like, I would never play with my life like that.
I appreciate the comparisons.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good comparison.
Yeah.
It's
that's
true, though.
valid.
What
like-
bag is 40K? That's above my tax
Hermes?
bracket.
Hermes.
Yeah.
Really?
Even a $10,000 bag. Your bag cannot cost more than your surgery. I'm sorry.
Your bag can't cost more than your
It's
body.
rude.
Yeah, I mean, that surgery needs to outline.
Because
said
it's
it's
basically
rude.
saying, like, your priorities are all types of fucked up.
I
Like, bro,
feel
you
that.
really don't give a fuck
feel
about
that.
your life like that? You're going to die and who's going to take all your bags?
Nah,
That
this-
rapper's going to give all those
nah,
bags
this
to the next bitch.
This
I
shit's
promise.
getting BBLs in basements and all type of shits. In New York,
Literally.
right? For $2,000.
Nah, I'm not doing that. Why do you think half the people, like, and then you have to get on a plane afterwards? Like, being on a plane's already uncomfortable.
Nah,
but now
you
I'm
could
on a
drive to
plane.
Mexico.
After
In
surgery,
pain?
inhale,
Where you're not supposed
healing.
to even sit.
I'm not doing that. Yo, I could barely sit on the way here, and my surgery's been done.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Kazumi still uses a pillow. I don't think I've ever seen her actually sit down on a chair.
She's trying to maintain that shit.
I mean, the only way to maintain is to do it again. That's what people don't
So
understand.
did you do a reduction or did you increase the size?
What I did was, I just basically got lipo on my stomach and put it in my butt.
No, yeah, the fat transfer shit.
Yeah, and I had double D's and I ended up going down to a small C. And my thing is with surgery is like you have to keep doing it, and once you do it once, it's like you're never gonna stop. So you know,
Why?
that's just it fucks
get
with your
addicted.
brain. That's why I tell a lot of females ask my opinion, and I always give them my opinion on things, but then I always say if you really don't need it, don't do it. If you're not hopeless, like if you really could fix it in the gym, go to the gym. Don't start that, because once you start, you're never gonna be done.
So you mentally think you need to do it again, or do you physically absolutely it's like a necessity?
It becomes a necessity. Yeah.
Mentally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even you get veneers, let's say. You got to get them redone every 10 years. You get boobs done, you got to get it redone. You can't have the same implants over a decade. And then, you know, little by little, you're like, what else can I fix? And it
That's
fucks
just
with your
too
mentality.
crazy.
You know, back in the day, you used to have to go to a therapist before they even let you lay down on a surgeon table.
That's tight.
They don't do that no more. Now they're letting just anyone get surgery. And half these girls really need therapy.
Have you done a lot of work to your face?
My face, probably the least amount.
What'd you do? Just your lips?
No, my face, I just did lips and I got my nose done.
How do you feel about Black China coming out and saying that she regret all the surgeries and shit that she did? Have
At
you
least
seen?
she's being honest.
Yeah,
I
she
think
took out her lip fillers and all that shit.
she looks much better now.
I
She
think
looks-
so too, right?
She looks so young and beautiful. She looked good either way, but I think she looks way better now. And Black China actually believe her when she says she's like changing. And then we have like the Alexa Sky who says they want to change, but they're doing everything the fucking same, you know. And it's like, I don't know. I think change is hard. Change doesn't take overnight, and I believe that, you know, we all should be trying to change, little by little.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We
for
could
sure.
all improve in some way.
I feel it. We're gonna get into the first one. What we got?
Well, shit. Since we got this put up, we could see what Almighty had to say. I mean, what Butta had to say about Almighty.
So yeah, Almighty Suspect responds to FBG Butta. What was he talking about?
Go to
though?
the actual first one. Yeah.
But then, too great. Sometimes, cause you got what's the black dude name? The new dude on No Jumper. He was just
Flacco that got spit on by.
Nah, man, not the fat nigga. He just did some shit. Since he been on
there,
on
huh?
that platform, yeah, you know he OTF crazy. But since he been on the
Sleep
platform,
on him, I ain't gonna lie.
hey, look the No
I
Jumper.
only
shit
know
up.
about Flacco and Remo. In the
Shout
the
out to
Crip nigga,
Remo,
you like
getting
the
the
Crip?
major
He a
shout
skinny,
outs.
he a skinny black dude. Hey, look No Jumper up real quick.
Let me see, I
Matter
can
of
look
fact,
at
hold on,
how your girl do.
I'm finna look at that real quick. I'm finna go to my page. Let me say my shit.
I think this
I'll
is
say
Cap.
that
I think he
y'all
knows
sleep
exactly
on
who
it,
it is, by the way.
I'm finna show you.
I
I
hate
only
when
know
people do
Flacco,
that, too.
Remo, and then that Crip dude.
pretend
I
they don't
forget
know
his
who someone
name
is.
though. It's a Crip homie. I think he ain't with No Jumper no more though. I forgot his name.
Let me look it up because he had did something
wonder
on me
which
till like
Crip
in
he's
his
talking
10
about.
years of 15 years
That's my guess.
of doing this shit. He ain't never heard of FBG Butta being a rapper,
Oh, I seen that before, but I'm
right?
like, we were just talking about the bloggers because that was the question.
Yeah.
And you said, you brought up the guy on No
Jumper.
Jumper. Yeah, but you ain't say his name, but I know you talking about. He was at the bar right there. But anyway, though, with him. No, it wasn't him at the bar. It was the dude that was sitting down. The dude at the bar was defending you.
I was saying
Yeah,
the
the
one
dude
who
at the
was
bar,
sitting
the
up
dude
top,
at the bar was
he like,
defending you.
man,
The
one
dude
on
that
the
was
top.
sitting at the chair was talking shit. But check it out.
Yeah, the one
So-
on top, I fuck with him. Oh,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Even
yeah.
though,
Yeah.
even
Fuck with
He
you
was
too,
showing
gang.
love.
he
Come
showed
up
some
here.
love.
So look,
He definitely did.
Yeah, if I can try, I want to ask you the question there because I want to talk about what you was talking about. What dude said that. So now look, you say you're gonna go do No Jumper possibly, or you gonna do it when
When I jump out.
eventually. So I seen when 16 he spit on him. Whatever dude up and then he tweet
Man,
with
nah,
you.
look,
You gonna tweet with him?
look, I'm one of them niggas, gang.
Like we just
You know what I'm saying? I'm a tweaker, but you speak verbally, talk.
right. But what if he being
But
extra
if you
though?
spit on me, brother,
No, not being spit on. I'm saying, would you spit on him
Oh,
if he tweaking
nah,
with
I
you
don't
like
hear
how
you.
the fat dude was
I
tweaking?
ain't doing no spitting, brother.
Nah,
I ain't
okay.
doing no spitting, brother.
Okay.
I'm grown as hell.
Right.
Yeah, my hands and feet work. Let's get it on.
Mama in that order.
What's up? Let's do it. We gonna shoot the one. We can sit here and cap all day on camera, back and forth. What's up, bitch? You wanna bump? Let's fight. You wanna fight?
Oh, the real why you tweaking and
You
shit?
tweaking.
Yeah.
You wanna bump? And you know what I'm saying?
I definitely think he got led into saying that as opposed to him just saying, fuck suspect, let's fight.
Even if he got led into saying it, he ain't feeling suspect. He definitely, because if you see the clip of what suspect was saying, he definitely heard that suspect was saying that his chains are fake. And those are the same chains that he got on right now. So I don't know.
Honestly, when people talk shit about jewelry, it ain't nothing but a diamond tester away. They don't gotta go all crazy. Just whip out the diamond tester.
Who you think will win that? All right, they did the celebrity boxing. You got Butta versus Almighty Suspect.
I'm gonna have to go with the home team
I'm
on
going
this
with the
one,
home
brother.
team,
I don't give
too.
a fuck who it is. It could be fucking Muhammad Ali about a fade suspect. I'm gonna have to go with the home team. I have nothing against Butta. I wish him the best and all the success and whatever, but home team all day on mine.
100%. Yeah, suspect. You gonna have to pack out Butta, man. I fuck with you, Butta, but yeah, we gotta ride. We
We got a
ride with
fucking
Almighty.
reputation up here to defend. You know what I'm saying? What was that?
He'll be here soon.
My thing though is anyone that talks mad shit about fighting usually ends up not knowing how to fight. Like,
Yeah, talking
you seen
about
a lot
it
of-
and shit.
I just know if I want to fight someone, the last thing I'm gonna do is go online and do an interview talking about, bitch, let's shoot the one. For me to want to fight you, I'm gonna come to your fucking in front of your house by myself, and I'm
many
gonna
times?
say, "What's up?"
How many times have you done that in your life?
Couple. What do you mean? In Brooklyn, that's what you do. You want to fight someone, you show up to their house by yourself. That's how they know you're serious. If I come with a group of people, or if I talk about it first, they could call the police. They could do something.
Facts.
Or they could set me up without me knowing. So fuck that. I'm gonna be quiet as fuck till I see you. Then I'm just fighting the shit out of you.
Catch him off guard type shit.
Yeah.
right?
Why would I tell you ahead of time? I got problems with you. You're already prepared to deal with me when I'm here. No.
No, I feel that, but in his defense, he probably
You're with the
he's
shit,
been
son.
dealing with. They've been having a little online back and forth, so he probably can't just pull up on Almighty that
tight.
fast.
In real life, they're never gonna meet up.
Yeah, right.
And they're just keep talking shit.
It's a possibility they might meet up. Butta said he wants to come up on a jumper one day.
Anything's possible here
How
at No
tall
Jumper
is
Boo.
Butta?
You said how tall is he? That's a good question, but I would assume from the video he said a lot of people think I'm a small guy, but I'm actually
Yeah.
taller when you see me in person. So I would assume he probably like 6 feet, 6'1".
That's tall.
I think suspect like 6'1" too, right?
Suspects at least 6
So it
foot. He's
might be a
taller than
fair
me, and I'm
fight.
5'11", so
Yeah, because that's definitely a more even fight, and I don't know. I can only go off resume and what I've seen, and I've seen suspects hands on someone much smaller than him, and they work.
Yeah, Butta. I've seen Butta fight too. He got some hands. Like he's all right. He's credited for beating up King Von a long time ago.
Oh, really?
He's the guy. All right. So look, they said that he beat up King Von and turned King Von into who he is today. That's what they say in Chicago.
So he actually fought him, regardless of whether or not he beat him up. They fought.
they said him and his friends jumped King Von, and then that's when King Von turned into the gangster.
I
that
thought it
he
was a
is
fair
today.
one. I mean, either way, I guess. Oh, he's 6 feet tall.
Oh, he's definitely taller.
Oh, that's
than he
not a
looks.
little guy.
Butta.
Yeah.
Damn, Butta got a Wikipedia?
I'm gonna make Suspect go into this workout regimen with me. We gotta get buff up here for all this bullshit be coming this way.
Nah, that's a fact. Shout out Butta, shout out Suspect, man. That shit for the culture, man. Y'all need to just do that. All right, so yeah, this was crazy too.
Oh no.
So Meek Mill called DJ Drama a goofy for speaking down on him in interviews. On Sunday, Meek Mill hopped on his Twitter account, and he blasted DJ Drama for talking down on him, especially when he told or said earlier this year that he thought Lil Uzi Vert's song "Just Wanna Rock" replaced Meek Mill's "Dreamin' Nightmare" at the New Philadelphia anthem. So basically,
This is kind of old, right?
all right, so Meek Mill and DJ Drama have been having some behind-the-scenes shit going on for a minute now. So what people don't know is DJ Drama is actually responsible for fucking leaking the Drake songwriting shit with Quentin Miller. So Meek Mill and Drake kind of been at odds since this shit. I mean, not Meek Mill and Drake, but Meek Mill and DJ Drama have been at odds since this.
But what I'm saying is, hasn't this fool Drama made these comments before?
He's definitely made comments and shit, but over the weekend, fucking Meek Mill hopped on Twitter and just gave
Meek Mill addressed it now.
He gave us more insight on what's actually going on with them.
see.
If you go to the next page, I'll read some of the tweets. So Meek Mill tweeted, DJ Drama a goofy over these hoes. He won't speak good on me. I tore him up in the A. If they asked about DJ Drama and Khaled, I wouldn't speak, and I made millions on paper with Khaled. I stay silent. I'm from Philly. We don't wear our fitted hats like that. Drama, shop at Michelin S.
That's crazy.
I asked Drama why he always speaking down to me with a few other words. I asked Drama why he always speaking down to me with a few other words too, and told him he's a goofy. I also hit him and tried to compare Dreams and Nightmares to I Wanna Rock and downplay me. Don't let these industry lames use you. They don't really even like you like that. So Meek Mill, all right. So Meek Mill was mad at.
You gonna skip the screenshot, my G?
No, I was gonna read it, but this is coming from, all right, so DJ Drama did an interview where the guy was comparing Meek Mill and DJ Drama. I mean, they was comparing Meek Mill and Jay-Z, and DJ Drama was basically saying that Meek Mill is not on Jay-Z's level and shit. So he's kind of saying, like, I wouldn't compare you and DJ Khaled, so if someone asked me if Khaled's better than you, I wouldn't even get into it. So he was kind of upset for him just even entertaining the thought, and it just led to him just started tweeting more shit. But it was a lot of underlying shit, too. They said that Meek Mill was like smashing some of DJ Drama chicks in Atlanta, and then fucking Drake allegedly smashed Summer Walker, not Summer Walker, but Summer P, which was DJ Drama's ex-chick, and that's the whole reason why he even leaked the Quentin Miller tracks.
There's so many women in the world, and all these fools are just dealing with the same girls. That's just so weird to me.
That's how the industry is, though. It's like, you know how it is.
But there's so many women, though.
Right?
Like, why? Why? Like, I don't know. What do you
dealt
think?
with any rappers?
Would you deal with
I've dealt with shit before, but I think a lot of times it's always over a woman deep down.
facts?
Like he didn't have to go out of his way to say that, but I think it's other issues. Like they probably already have problems because Meek didn't want to do the tiny desk thing.
Yup, that's another reason.
So he already like was mad at Meek for that. So, you know, when he did the interview, he was probably like, but me personally, I've seen a girl who was fucking with Little Baby and Future at the same time. And all these rappers, they're aware that they're all fucking the same bitches. And a lot of times these bitches be the ones putting them in beef.
Talking shit.
I've
Pillow
literally seen a girl call one rapper about another rapper, spazzing, saying like, oh, he put hands on me. And then looking at us laughing, like, because he didn't.
Who's the rapper?
Oh, well, I'm not going to say that.
Who's the girl? So we don't ever talk to this girl ever.
Listen,
Stacks.
no one told me to watch out for. No one told me, right? Watch out for this person, that person. So y'all gonna have to learn for
You
yourselves.
don't have
I'm not
to
here.
pay it forward, boo. Shit.
Nah, shit. I'm not.
She
exposing
said
anything.
nah.
I just know, like, a lot
like
of times, like, bro, all these popular bitches with motion, deep down, some of them really be like starting all of this shit. Cause think about it, like, if. Like me being in the industry, I know that, let's say if I fuck with a rapper, I can't fuck with no one else that he knows. And all these people know everyone. So you kind of have to decide, like, if you fuck with one person, you kind of can't really fuck with no one else. Or you're making the beef happen.
So it's safe to say that if you messed with someone here at No Jumper, you wouldn't mess with anyone else ever again from No Jumper.
No.
That's very honorable. That's good.
Like, my biggest fear is being in the same room with two men that I fucked and they know each other and they're friends. Like, how fucking crazy is that?
Crazy.
So a lot of times it's the bitches going after these men. Like, Why? Like these men barely have to do anything to even get pussy from these hoes.
Yeah, Tupac has like a famous line. He says, when bitches get horny, niggas die. You heard that?
Facts.
Because a lot of that shit do stem from like, dick and pussy shit. Because I'm pretty sure with this right here, it's some shit where Meek Mill is probably smashing some of DJ Drama's chicks. And I know for a fact that that Drake and DJ Drama's beef started from Drake having DJ Drama's girlfriend in the studio. They were working on music. And then supposedly he fucking slept with her and shit. So that's why DJ Drama got salty and fucking leaked those, remember those records of Drake with the Quint Miller? So that's how a lot of this shit started. So it is a lot of females that at the forefront of the drama.
People say like, why do y'all mess with the same 6 girls in the industry? Ask these girls, why are you fucking going around and fucking every single rapper there is instead? Because think about it, half the time they don't even got to be talked into it.
Asher. No, I feel you.
But also, Meek's always in some drama. Like, there's certain people like DJ Drama, Meek Mill. Like, some people are just always in some shit.
Have you met either of those fine gentlemen?
That was my question.
Have I ever met them? I'm speaking as like like someone that watches.
No, I'm saying, have you met either of them? Just period.
In person? No.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Here's some more tweets. He said, that man never did real charity in Philly in his life. I just be saying bits and parts online because it'd be too much to say, but I be wanting to know when I don't rock with these goofies. And I stand on my tippy toes when I see them. It's no confusion before we even interact. Drama queen over these females. The biggest mistake you can make in the game is having sex with the wrong female. See, we were just talking about it. It's definitely over a chick. Jealous men will try to destroy you quietly or find out a way to dislike you. Y'all can keep them gals. I like my family and friends more. It's sad.
Facts.
And I'm the Meek of this generation. Nothing, all right. So he says, and I'm the Meek of this generation. Nothing can't be Hove. He laid all this shit out for us. You got to make your own movie out here. That's the nigga Itis, who the new Hove. I respect that highly can't be redone. Drama trying to divide and conquer a feature that Drama basically started, power that Meek and Drake beef. Shout out, so to him, to see him compare us again and cut young enough to where he can't barely speak so much, God in his mouth, LOL. I don't know what the fuck he be tweeting for me, but that's crazy. I was getting a rich-ass massage, scrolling on Twitter to see a goofy I know speaking on me, and I'm speaking on my mom. We be multitasking on BS sometimes, though. This shit hard to figure out. It's lit, though. I don't be wanting to secretly beef or secretly play games with nobody. I like to put it out in front. I add an IP later what these busters been doing. And he got more. All right, so yeah, what she was saying. So DJ Drama was trying to get Meek Mill to show up on the podcast to help him out for his rollout. And Meek Mill kind of then, I think he was like a no-show. And Meek saying, he confirmed Tiny Desk without speaking to me or my team. I told him I wasn't locking it in. I'm not even on his album. I'm too up to be working on another man's rollout. What the fuck? Every time I rap, I get rich. I ain't even barely been rapping, and I've been on business timing. I hate. And then, so yeah, if you read the tweets and shit, or not the tweets, but the actual messages between them, it was basically Drama trying to set up a podcast for Meek Mill to go to, which is the Tiny Desk podcast. And Meek Mill didn't confirm, but then DJ Drama hit him with the, shit ain't got nothing to do with no bitches. To be honest, I don't even speak on all that real sucker shit you've been doing. That's the crazy part. You just did it to me again with the Tiny Desk podcast. You fucked up my whole rollout and wasn't even man enough just to tell me no. So Drama thinks that Meek Mill wasn't man enough to fucking let him know that he didn't want to do the podcast.
I feel like the Tiny Desk is like not a bad look. Or is that a bad look?
Nah, it's not a bad look. So that's why I'm wondering why Meek wouldn't want to do the podcast, but then again, it goes to show you if there's some chicks involved and they smashing each other's girl, it's probably just a little conflict of interest there, right?
That's crazy.
Sometimes, you know what? I've had situations where I wanted someone to come on a show I was doing and they're busy and you can't take it personally.
That's also very true.
The problem here is that DJ Drama took it personally that Meek Mill couldn't go, but he's busy as fuck. Like, sometimes you're so busy, you could barely fucking think. Like, someone else is telling you your schedule half the time. So him taking that personally, probably some issues over women, like...
And it's more so, too, because honestly, Meek Mill haven't been dropping that much music to be that busy. He's not on, like,
he doesn't need to, bro. If you're in a club right now and like one of Meek's old songs come on,
It's going up.
I'm screaming that shit till my eyes pop out. Like, and everyone is too.
It's going
like,
crazy, right?
If I had some shit like that, I would only want to put out classic music. So that shit doesn't come once a year. Might come every 5 years.
And that's another thing too. Just how you said that song is a classic. So have you heard the new song from Uzi Vert? I Just Wanna Rock.
Yeah.
All right. So
I do not think it
Classic.
it doesn't replace.
Lyrical masterpiece.
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
That's it, the fact that he even compared the two songs is insane. I love.
Insane.
I Just Wanna Rock is one of my I love that
Honestly,
song.
It's a
the
new
only
age.
reason you can make that comparison was because of the Philadelphia Eagles' success at that time period. It really had nothing to do with like the strength of the songs.
But
whatsoever.
10 years from now,
I
are
think-
people really going to be doing that little dance in the club? Probably not.
No, a year from now, people are gonna forget about that song.
Yeah,
Like,
but Meek's music, like no one's forgetting anytime soon.
Yeah. And
How
Meek
many
Mill's
words?
song is more of like you can literally rap that song lyric to lyric without the instrumental. I think the I Just Wanna Rock is more instrumental based. You see what I'm saying? Like without
I Just
that
Wanna
beat.
Rock's more
sings the
about
instrumental.
dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
Like
it's right
that,
there.
like any song that has a dance attached to it is gonna go, but a good rap song that has no dance to it that sticks around the song, you got like he really didn't have to take it there to be like, oh, let me compare you to like one of the 3 best rappers to ever live. Like that's crazy. Like this is Meek
You
Mill's
put
like
Meek up there?
yeah, you can't compare Meek Mill to Jay-Z. It's like 2 different people.
Oh yeah, you from New
It's
York
like-
for real. So all right, if you said 3 the best, who's 2? Could you put Jay-Z at number 1?
I would say Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z. My favorite rapper is Lil Wayne. I think that's the best rapper
Nas
to
too,
ever
of
live.
all time.
Yeah,
If ever
and
to
then
do it.
5, I have to say Eminem. That's my top 5.
I'm not mad at that list. I'm not
Yeah.
putting Nas and Biggie in that list, but
I did.
rock-
Biggie, Nas, Eminem,
No, he's saying
Jay-Z.
he
I said I'm not
Oh, you
personally,
wouldn't?
but I would
Nas
put,
is
I
pretty
would put
fire.
Wayne. I would put Eminem in there, and I'm definitely rocking with Jay-Z for sure. Oh yeah,
Well,
we're on the same page.
Jay-Z
Who are
and
the other
Biggie
2?
wouldn't be on my list.
I might have to put Drake in there somewhere. Drake has
Facts.
been
Oh,
Drake has
but-
been he's been proving the test
Yeah.
of time. Like he's been doing his thing. And then for a 4th one, I don't know. I'm a Meek Mill Kendrick guy, so it'd be between one of those.
I'm not mad. What about you?
Drake,
Top 5?
Ice Cube, Nas, Tupac, and Dylon.
I was gonna
Dylon,
say
Dylon,
Dylon, and Dylon.
Yep.
How come Diddy's not on there?
Because he's a producer.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. China is, oh man, this is why I said oh no earlier, guys. It wasn't because of the DJ drama shit. China is bracing for a new wave of COVID infections that could see as many as 65 million cases per week by the time the surge peaks at the end of June. I'm not excited for this
Once
shit.
a week, we have a new strain of COVID.
This is fucking me up right now.
I'm not really worried about something like this, though. Are you?
I'm actually concerned now that I read this headline that you may actually have the variant due to your extensive traveling these last 2 weeks. So
I'll be honest. COVID's like dead around the world. No one's wearing masks
could
anymore.
you ask Laura to give you a mask right now?
No, I'm good. Here's the thing. I feel as though, especially with COVID, they are unbelievably better prepared to handle this situation now. And there's a reason why we haven't seen the crazy outbreaks in the last few years and them dying off relatively quickly is because they are more aware of this disease and how to treat it now and how to make sure it doesn't spread. So,
Are you
yes,
vaccinated, Joshy?
Of course I am.
How many shots do you got?
All of them.
All fucking 8?
Last November, it had been over a year, and they gave me a booster when I got my flu booster.
Sick ass fool. Are you
So when I
vaccinated
get my
for that?
flu shot, I just get a COVID
I
shot.
waited like the whole time they were making you get. I was living in New York, so you wouldn't even be able to go into a restaurant unless you're vaccinated. And I said, "Fuck that, I'm not doing it." And then I wanted to go to Canada, so it was like I had no choice. I had to get vaccinated. And as soon as I finished getting vaccinated and got my 2nd shot, they
You
said,
didn't need to no
"Oh,
more."
you didn't even need to get it no more." And I was like, "Wow, I played myself." And no lie, I feel like the shot made me worse than I was before. Like I never even had COVID till I got a shot.
Facts.
Well, it's like the flu, where they're giving you a piece of the of the bacteria and the disease or whatever.
Your ingestion
Bro, I was
is-
better
Right.
off licking the floor, like, and
have
making
it?
my immune system
That's
strong.
why, yeah.
'Cause-
There's always a good chance that you end up getting sick from those things, but it's it's a numbers game.
Did you get vaccinated?
Nah, I'm out here thugging it.
That's right. Me too. But I've also had COVID at least 3 times.
Oh damn.
But I think my antibodies, my organic antibodies from catching
It
the
ain't working
real.
if you got it 3 times, nigga.
But were you bad the whole time you had it, or?
No, okay, so look, you guys are gonna clown me. So when it first came out, I was like, I made my girl quit, like stay your ass at home, like it's not worth it. I was wearing like a painter's mask, you know, the mask that
Yeah, the heavy duty.
because I'd be
ones.
filming music videos. So I was out there filming music videos with the mask on, with gloves. Motherfuckers would shake my hands. I would fucking change my gloves, like don't touch me. And then I finally got COVID. I don't know how I fucking got it. And I got it, and I still didn't want to get the vaccination, so I went and got the monoclonal antibodies, the Trump serum.
Oh shit.
I went and got the shot. It cost me $2. So I paid $2, and I survived. And then after that,
You know how much I've paid?
nothing.
I'm still here to the icon.
It's because you're Jewish. So
What was
Wait,
the worst
Mikey,
time? The first time
did
you
get-
quit, or the third?
Did you get
The last.
vaccinated? You got
Oh,
vaccinated
you got
3
the
times.
booster too.
look at
Oh.
you.
And how many times? And
You're enlarged
You're
heart.
still here, aren't you? Live and kicking.
Your guys' hearts are so big.
Wow.
I mean, with love. No.
But to make you feel better, I feel like shit all the time. I'm tired for no reason. Do you feel any better?
Honestly,
No.
I'm all fucked up. And you see that I'm fat, sweetheart. So I be feeling like shit all the time anyways, right? So
Like, how much can we blame on the COVID?
that's what I'm saying.
That's funny.
But yeah, these... See?
Welcome to Remo's world back there.
It's like a
It's like a
balancing
recurring
thing. It's
thing,
like
Those are my Santos on your head. Hey, so these numbers are still jacked up because 1% of what, 8 million people or 8 billion, whatever it is like really bad, right?
Is that world or U.S.?
Oh shit.
There's not 8 billion.
But how do you really treat COVID? You just wait it out, no?
You just survive.
So that's the
Or
thing.
die.
Is like, there's no real way to treat it.
What about when they said you guys weren't gonna get COVID because you got the freaking shot, and then everyone started getting sick that had the vaccine? It was amazing to me.
I don't think they said that.
They said that.
I don't think they said that because that's pure stupidity. And
Your
from a
CDC director said
from a
it.
science standpoint, when you get a flu shot, you can still get the flu. Why wouldn't the same risk be associated with COVID?
Is Fauci still in office or still hold his position?
No.
He retired?
No.
They got him out of here.
Yeah.
Fauci has not been in the position since COVID has been like he's been out of the picture since that.
Yeah.
they-
I wonder
I
if he
haven't
got
seen
like a
it.
righteous severance pay or like pay forever.
No, they gave him either you die or you get the fuck out.
Damn.
I'm assuming.
I like it.
Yeah. You can't be out here telling the truth.
Well, some people are outside telling the truth, according to Gunna in his first appearance over here at Oh shit. Well, let's go into that segue because that shit was fire.
That's good.
Gunna made his first public appearance since being released while attending Game 6 between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. So he's definitely outside, not giving a shit. Truth telling, high level. What do you guys think?
All right, this was kind of crazy because we haven't really seen Gunna. We've been seeing pictures in here and there. We haven't heard him say anything, but for him to be that comfortable to go to a game and sit front row, he damn near, you know what I'm saying? He basically saying I'm outside again, and that's how I look at it.
Why would he not be comfortable? He's the feds now. Like, look, when 6ix9ine got out, people were scared to touch him because they're like, he's the feds. Like, bro, police are literally how do you know police not watching him? They're watching every move. If someone touches
crazy.
him, they're gonna do something.
You're too down.
I give you that. But more so,
Yeah.
it's also the little petty shit that comes. Even if someone's not gonna attack him, you still got little white kids that might just come up to you and call you a snitch and just get that on camera.
He don't care about that.
Yeah, he does. When you got an album that's about to drop and you got fucking random people calling you a snitch, that shit's going, you know what I'm saying? And from what I'm hearing, I know some people that know him or whatever, or that's like kind of in his little situation. A lot of that mental health and shit real. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got people judging you off a situation that you didn't think you were really gonna snitch or you didn't know you were snitching, like, cause I don't think he thought he was snitching on Gunna. I mean on Young Thug when he did that shit. So, but it's good to see that he's outside and he's trying to like make the best of this shit. But like, this shows me that he got some music coming out because there's no way he's just popping out like this without.
Maybe he's a big fan.
Right now, it's like half the industry's waiting for Young Thug to say it. And whatever he says, like, people are gonna, if Young Thug tomorrow says, Gunna's cool, everyone's gonna keep listening to his music and forget about this shit.
I don't think so anymore. I think Dirk kind of stamped it. When Dirk just did that interview recently and he said, I don't give a fuck what Thug say. Well, he didn't say that per se, but he said Gunna's a rat. He told no matter what.
He said basically, if you a snitch, you a snitch, and you can't come back. Like, I don't care what the rules or the context. Like, I don't care how you got there. You're a snitch.
Yeah. So if Young Thug say nah, he didn't snitch, it's like, I mean, we heard him snitch. So I don't think there's no coming back, even if Thug co-signs him. I think Gunna.
Even if that, like, a lot of people could say, what if they thought that was their only way of getting out of jail? And either way, the case against Thug is so weak, he's gonna get out anyway. Is it really snitching? But it is, right?
It is, because you were just on camera, just like, it's one thing, like, all right, they're saying, where's the paperwork? There is paperwork, and it's like, we heard you in 4K, like, we seen and heard you in 4K, literally,
But
they asked you.
I'm gonna ask, just devil's advocate here, is it snitching if it's a coordinated effort? If this is not Gunna's play, this isn't Thug's play, but this is the lawyers, everyone who's talking and making the real decisions at the end of the day.
Your lawyer works for you.
Your lawyer.
Your lawyer works for you, but if they have a larger play at hand and the play
I see what you're saying.
the
Like,
play
if
for
it's-
the play for everybody is you need to do this in order for the big picture to
It
flush
doesn't
out.
work like that, though, right?
I mean,
Every lawyer, like, that's why sometimes, like,
Lawyers
let's say you and
tend
your friend
not
got in
to-
trouble, you have separate lawyers. Your lawyer's job is to make sure you're good. They're not thinking about no one else but the person paying them.
Right, but if both of those people are working for someone who's maybe paying for those lawyers, there is
Yeah.
definitely, I think, a team effort and mentality where those lawyers are talking to one another to get the best for their clients as well.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is if it comes out that Thug did give him, like, this is the play here for everyone to get off with the best chance possible, and
I think court of public opinion already has deemed him a snitch, so it's kind of too late for that. Now, if Young Thug would have probably came out and like gave a hint of something, like to let him know that he's still co-signing him, then maybe he could have saved face for him. But like, I think court of public opinion would be like, we're already looking at
He
it.
can't
like
do that, though, because if he says anything, then the whole case falls apart and he ends
But
up in
there's
jail
little
forever.
slick shit that you could have like taken the fucking.
He could have said something, yeah.
or
like,
putting
like,
the link in your body, leaving it in there.
Yeah.
Removing it is also showing us like, why would you remove it?
And that's what makes me think that there's a bigger place here. I think that there is a larger idea going around about how Gunna's going to get his music out, how everyone is going to be able to make the most amount of money for themselves and benefit everything. I don't necessarily think that Gunna's a snitch here. I don't think he's going to get treated the same way 6ix9ine was. I think the court of public opinion tends not to hold its opinion in the ground all that long. It seems to get swayed pretty quickly. I mean, how long did it take for 6ix9ine to get touched when people said that's all they were going to do the second he got out?
Also, how long we really haven't seen him outside in order to just like, he's outside here and there, but it's like
But
coordinated
he's outside
efforts.
of public places. It's not like he's on the block. He's outside at a game. Like, what can you do to someone at a game, really?
Nothing.
No.
And there's a lot of civilians there. No one's even really just checking the fucking whip 6ix9ine's ass. So he's around people that's not really looking for that. But I don't know. This Gunna shit gets tricky because a lot of rappers already said they're not gonna stand on that shit. So like, if Young Thug fucking comes out and be like, nah, I fucking told him to do it. I'm interested to see what Boosie and Dirk, if they change their opinions on it too. You feel me?
They could, because look, Boosie said all that shit about T.I. and then came back and gave him an apology, because at the end of the day, he realized, like, bro, but that's my people's. So it's like, even if
That's
you're...
why that's a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I don't know.
But I never feel bad for anyone when they get called a snitch, because when you're sitting in jail, all you have time to do is think. And he had all the time in the world to think about, like, if that's the situation. If he just did it to save himself, he had all the time to think what's going to happen when he got out. He knew this was going to happen. So he could have said no. He could have said, nah, I'm not doing that. Just because.
Yeah, it's looking ugly, but good to see him outside though. For him to go to the game and he's actually sitting at the he's courtside, that's a good sign that he's probably about to drop some music, or he probably got a rollout on the way.
You think the Celtics gonna take it all the way, Buckaroo?
They lost yesterday.
They lost yesterday.
I just wanted to see your face when I asked you that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Dude, being down 3-0 and forcing a game 7 is a storyline. So, they were not the better team in this series. If you look at how last night went, they were the better team for the season. But dude, this team missing one of their best players, then taking out the number 1 seed, running through the Knicks, taking out the number 2 seed. They have a hell of a storyline, and Jimmy Butler's a good player.
I was hella excited for you for a second there.
It was, I was watching these games at like 2:30 in the morning. So there was a point when after they lost game 3, I was just like, I'll do it one more time. I can do this, whatever. And then they started to win, and then they won the next one. And then, dude, that game 6 finish, one of the craziest ends to a basketball game I've ever seen.
True.
And it was a great series, but I'm definitely down to take some weeks off from basketball and not have to, get up early to watch these games and not care anymore because I don't give a fuck what happens between the Denver Nuggets and the Heat, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't have a horse in that race either.
I wanted a Lakers-Celtics final so bad. So
that would have been fire.
Honestly, even once the Lakers got swept and the Celtics, I think, were down 2-0, I was kind of already checked out. I was ready to be like, all right, basketball's done for me this year.
Yeah, I checked out once Lakers lost. Not gonna lie.
But now you see all the LeBron rumors circulating of him retiring, which I think is all cap. There's no way he's going to retire. He's going to play until Bronny gets here. But, these phantom injuries are coming out now, so I'm sure we'll see some more of those. There'll probably be some surgery. He probably might not be playing the start of next year. He'll maybe let his decision go a little bit longer where he wants to end up. And like I said, he's going to hold the Lakers hostage for the next 24 months.
What do you mean by that?
Seems valid.
As far as
they're completely
roster?
tied up with what he will do.
Yeah.
So they can't necessarily make roster moves because they want to anticipate a spot where he's there and they're able to draft Bronny.
Yeah, I feel that.
So.
And then Scottie Pippen came out and said LeBron's the greatest of all time.
Well, Scottie Pippen is also a Jordan hater. So
yeah,
I think that's exactly what I was going to say. Isn't his lady with
yes,
Michael Jordan?
his
His
ex
son
is
dating his Michael Jordan's son.
all these
Exactly.
years he's
was
he's
some
lobbied
spite
for
there.
Jordan, and now that Larsa's with whoever she's with.
But back in the day,
tripping.
wasn't Pippen wearing Jordans?
That's what I'm saying.
So
No, yeah, Pippen was lobbying for Jordan for the longest,
yeah.
but he switched up once his lady started getting smashed out in the Jordan mansion. Poor
I mean, that's not his
You can
lady no
scroll up,
more.
Mikey. Just wanna.
That's
So
his
once
lady.
Future gets to her, that's not your
true.
girl no more. Like it's over. That's our girl now.
That's messed up.
Hey,
Oh, what's up, baby?
Big sus in the building.
You a wild boy.
I'm back.
Bye, Joshy. So nice to have you, sir. What's up, motherfucker?
What's up, nigga? How you doing?
Hi, Maya.
Almighty.
We gotta address the.
Go ahead. What's going on?
You know what fucking...
I
Why
don't know
me?
what's going on.
This is
I have
my
no
dog.
clue.
This is my homie. Oh,
I don't know
shit.
what's going on. What we talking about?
He wanted me to ask... Oh, go ahead,
You
Remo.
talking about the butter shit?
That's what we talking about?
Oh,
That's- that's
What's
what
up
he
with you and
wants.
butter, man?
Yo, let's go.
What's up with y'all, man? How y'all doing?
Top Guns. We chilling.
Yeah, regular shit. You feel me? Hey, I don't know, bro. I was minding my business. I don't know. You feel me? What we talking about? What you mean? What about the butter shit? What about it?
I don't know.
What about it, y'all? How I'm gonna talk to myself about
Tell
it?
Remo.
I mean, shit, I got you. I mean, we all seen the clip yesterday. So Butter said, what up with fighting? He ain't really feeling the Butterbucks comments that was made or the comments about the chain. And I think he just said, you know what I'm saying? He ain't with the spitting shit. He said, let's bump.
That sound gay as fuck. That nigga said let's bump. What, coochies, nigga? You good? Fuck you mean? I mean, bro, I don't know how you mad at me because you had the Walmart chains on. That don't really have nothing to do with me. If a nigga could Google your chain, that's not my fault.
His
We all
chains are
could Google
Googleable?
your chain. Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
We could Google them bitches and you mad at me. That ain't my fault. The whole world was speaking on your fake ass chains. What you mad at me for? The whole world was speaking on you stealing money from 16. What the fuck that got to do with me for? You stealing prop money. It's not my fault, nigga. I'm just doing my job. You mad at me? That's crazy. This not what Butter want though, bro. I promise. I promise. But we not doing all that, man. We being positive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't that serious.
Yeah, you feel
Butter,
me? Like,
we want you up here, though. Eventually, you know what I'm saying? Come up here. We're going to talk about it and shit. It ain't that deep, you know what I'm saying? Let's have a conversation and shit.
Are you sick, my boy?
why would you think that?
Because you sound hella nasally right now.
Hell no. Maybe because I just woke up 45 minutes ago.
Oh, that might make sense.
But hell
You're making me
no.
feel like I gotta sanitize my whole shit, especially with these new COVID cases coming out.
If I was sick, I wouldn't come.
Highly appreciate your
I'm
fucking
gonna use it.
responsibility.
Ain't even fuck
like
y'all. It ain't about y'all, nigga. I'm just not coming to work because I'm sick. Fuck that.
Now I'll come if my legs are broken. I've never been that sick.
That's right.
Fuck that.
Nah.
Because you never caught COVID.
I caught COVID twice.
Yeah, we didn't get to that part. How did you feel?
Like ass. Honestly, the first time I caught it, it was before even COVID was a thing. So I didn't know what was wrong with me. I just for a week felt like shit. And then out of nowhere, COVID hits. I'm stuck in the house. I'm in New York, so you can't go nowhere.
I was there when the general was over there and laid the law down. I was in the elevator with him at the Marriott Marquis.
You said who? The general?
Yeah, there was a general that went over there and did the whole, like, you guys have to get vaccinated over there bullshit or whatever it was.
General from where? An American general?
Yeah, the U.S. Army general.
Fuck that nigga.
Yeah, you
Well, don't
vaccinated?
disrespect the big
Everybody
homie.
in here said they vaccinated.
Fuck no.
I ain't vaccinated. Yeah.
Fuck no. You're not sticking me with no foreign ass liquid, nigga. Fuck.
You've never done drugs?
Yeah, but I ain't
Okay,
never
so that's
stuck
foreign
nothing.
liquid going into your body.
I've
What's the
never put
difference?
no foreign liquid in my body. A liquid drug sounds crazy.
He means in his bloodstream.
Fuck no. I ain't never wrapped my shit up and got the. That's wild, nigga. That's wild. Now, if you doing shit like that, by all means, get your ass vaccinated because you out here just sticking yourself with needles.
I'm not down.
Nah, fuck no. Nigga, you know how long it took for them to come up with the polio vaccine?
Well, years.
Exactly. These niggas came up with this shit in their backyard. I'm not taking that shit. Nope. I'm good. I caught it. I was fine. Within like a week, my taste came back. I'm good. I didn't die. I actually felt fine. When I had COVID, I wasn't that bad.
My wife still can't smell almost.
That's crazy.
That shit's crazy as shit. I'm kind of worried for her.
Yeah, I heard it affect everybody differently, but when I had it, yeah, I couldn't taste or smell for like a week, but my shit came back. I didn't feel that bad. It just felt like your typical flu. Like I didn't feel like I was dying. I just felt like it was the flu. And it was cool. I didn't even know I had COVID till after. You feel me? Because it was kind of that same shit. I got sick, and it wasn't like a huge thing yet. People were still playing around with it, like, oh, you got COVID, you got COVID.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, before it was super serious, you feel me? So, like, I didn't know I had it until somebody around me had got that shit, too. I got sick. Somebody around me got sick. She went to the doctor. She had COVID. I'm like, I for sure got COVID because, bitch, you got that shit from me.
Nah, bro, when that shit started, I was taking it as a joke. I'm like, this is not real. They just want us to stay home for whatever reason. I was like still going outside, going to video shoots, being in like an Airbnb with 300 people. Like when I really look back, I'm like, bro, the fact that I didn't catch it then is insane.
That's a fact.
But-
And that should be everywhere. You know, niggas don't clean door handles. That's how you gonna get that shit. Door handles,
Facts.
elevator buttons, outside shit. You know what
Fucking
I'm
the
saying?
same bitch.
Yeah, that too. That too. You know what I'm saying? Sharing, and I ain't gonna lie. Since COVID, I don't share blunts with people.
A lot of people have stopped the community weed.
Even
shit.
before that, I ain't gonna lie. My immune system weak as fuck. So like, if I smoke some weed with y'all and I ain't never smoked weed with y'all, tomorrow I'm gonna be sick. It never fails. Like when I'm just with people and they be like, "Oh, hit this shit," and I hit that shit and I wake up, I always got a cold.
You don't think it's in your
Always.
mind?
Fuck no.
You
I'll
know,
wake
some
up.
people always think they're sick and there's
Hell
nothing
no.
wrong with you.
Nigga, wake up, I can't
Like, I
breathe.
knew I was gonna get sick. That bitch fucking touched my weed.
If it's in my head, that's crazy. You know, you wake up, your throat hurt, your nose hurt, your body hurt, everything.
Yeah.
Hell no. If that's in your
Sound like
head,
COVID.
that's a strong ass head. That's a strong ass mind game if that shit in your head. Hell no. Just getting sick, smoking with people, bro. Because you got to realize a nigga licking this shit down. You just flamed up this nigga's saliva and shit. Y'all all smoking
Yeah.
this shit. And that shit is really
But
crazy
don't
as
fire
hell.
kill germs and shit?
Some. I don't think
Word.
fire kill all germs. Some. You know what I'm saying? But still, fuck that.
If there's a virus that survives fire flame,
But,
I don't want no parts of that
Nigga,
shit.
the flame is on this side. The side you putting your lips on, not burning.
No, that's true. The
You feel me?
The heat
Oh, you're
isn't-
inhaling their saliva, basically.
Exactly.
The heat isn't enough because what is it,
Yeah.
like 97 point something degrees to
Fuck
kill
that.
COVID or some stupid shit like
Niggas
that?
getting
So what do? You
technical.
chilling with a bitch? You giving her a separate
She can
blunt?
smoke her own. Yeah.
You're gonna kiss her anyway.
He might
Nah,
not
I'm
kiss
not.
her.
Oh,
We're not kissing nothing. No.
oh well, that's
We're
nice.
not locking lips and we're not kicking
Did you
hands,
just say
holding
that's
hands.
That's nice.
Yeah, nah, we're
Imagine like you come over a guy's house. Yeah, I bet you got your own blunt. We not kissing. Damn, I'd be like, well, I can't wait to go home. Fuck.
Hell yeah. They don't never want to go home though, so
I
something
always
work.
want to leave, like
don't
as
never
soon
wanna go
as
home.
possible. I'm like, all right, can I go now?
That's
Like,
crazy.
cause my thing is like, don't you hate people that don't know when to leave? Like where you literally have to be like, all right, I'm going to
Yeah,
bed.
making it awkward as hell.
Yeah,
That's
like,
when we
time to
hit them with
go.
the, so what you doing?
But
Facts.
that's
So what you finna do? You feel me? What you finna do? That's exactly
see,
what
but
you
that's I feel like that's the rudest thing you could say to a woman. It's like, yo, so what you about to do? That's like
I
code.
have to after she been lingering for
That's
3 hours.
code
Yeah,
for
it's
like,
like, yo,
bitch,
you
can
not
you
catching
leave
the
already?
hint.
But
She ain't catch the hint. She
ain't
been
catching the
lingering
hint.
for 3 hours.
why
so
not
I
just
got
say,
to.
you know, sorry, I have like plans, like, you know, do
You
you
might want to crack again, so you don't want to
guys are
just be
crazy.
rude.
You don't want to
all
end
the
it
way.
bad.
You don't want to end it that
The
bad.
first thing you do, the bitch hit the group chat. He just kicked me out because he had to go do X, Y, and Z. You
I've
feel me?
been
Now-
married for a long time, so I don't got these kind of fucked
Yeah,
up
you're
issues.
lucky because it's not cute out here.
That's just you're a savage.
You gotta
also.
end it somewhat smooth.
Yeah, you know, I live a whole different life, so I don't even be having those kind of problems. You feel me? But
Let's suspect hit the first topic.
all right, man. What we
the
go? Oh,
next
y'all was
topic.
waiting for a little old me, no topic shit.
No,
Oh,
No,
we
that's
done
cap.
ran through
I
some,
meant the
but
next
this one
one.
right here.
I was finna say, damn, you got me out here confused, nigga. You said first topic. I'm
Your
thinking
first
niggas was
topic.
waiting. You right. Which one?
Ricky.
Rick Ross. All right, man. Rick Ross and DJ fucking Envy update. Gunplay records phone call apology, and DJ Envy responds and says it's a third-degree felony to record calls and hints at pressing charges. That's some police activity. But I mean, he's a civilian. What do you expect from DJ Envy?
Nah, DJ Envy didn't record the call. It's
Nah, I'm
Gunplay
saying,
did
but
that shit.
you didn't see the clip when he said district attorneys is calling his phone,
all right,
talking
yeah.
about pressing charges. That's
That
police
is crazy.
shit.
That is police.
That's
shit.
crazy.
Definitely police.
But how you
shit,
feel
nigga.
about MMG? No, Gunplay recording the phone call.
I mean, recording phone calls is female shit. I'm not even gonna act like it's not. That's what bitches do, bro. Record phone calls, get the posting shit. That's definitely not no man shit. But I mean, yeah, both is wrong. Two wrongs don't make no right. You wrong for answering district attorney phone calls, and you wrong for posting the, you know what I'm saying, the voice recording of y'all or the video call of y'all handling shit like men. You know what I'm saying? When niggas is apologizing man to man, you're not supposed to be recording shit, posting
true.
shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not manly, bro. You doing a lot of gay shit, in my opinion. You feel me?
Don't play.
Yo,
Envy on the phone.
yo, Envy.
Play what up, bro?
What's up, man?
How's everything with you?
I'm blessed beyond belief, man. Everything is good, man. Why you talking crazy, man?
Talk crazy about who?
About me, my brother. What I had to do with anything, man, and my wife posting a GoFundMe, man. My baby was sick, man. She had a heart defect, my brother. Why has nothing to do with cars? You know I'll slap the shit out you, boy.
I wasn't talking about your baby.
Nah, you was Envy. I'll slap the Envy for real. Envy for real. You know I'll slap the shit out of you, right? For that, you know that, right?
We ain't doing all that.
No. I want to be clear. I want to be clear here. You know I would slap the shit out of you about that, right?
And then we can fight, but that's not the reason I'm saying that. See,
Nah, it ain't gonna be a fight. It ain't gonna be a fight.
Let me finish.
Nah, it ain't gonna be a fight. Envy, it ain't gonna be a fight, dog.
If I wanted to just
But you did. Why'd you bring me into that?
I wasn't talking about
Why
your
did you
daughter,
bring
nor
me
did I
into
say
that,
anything
Envy?
about your daughter.
And so I'll be wrong. So I'll be wrong if I'll be wrong to handle my business then, right?
But what's your business? I'm having a conversation with you. If you feel like I disrespected you, I'm talking to you like a man. I'm like, nah, I would never. And if you feel I did, I apologize. That wasn't my intention.
Well, I need a public apology because that my wife, man, my wife is affected by that. My brother, we sat in that hospital for 28 days, homie. That shit was some real shit. That shit had nothing. It ain't even about the money. You know what I'm saying? My wife is in panic mode. My wife put that up, and this is what it is, and that's how she felt. She wanted to. She was in panic mode. I told her to chill, but it's cool. We did a GoFundMe. That ain't nothing, my brother. So don't bring my child into this, my nigga, because then we gonna be having bad blood, dog.
And if you felt that way, I apologize. That wasn't what I was trying to do.
But you did.
So do we know exactly what Envy said? Because Envy's trying to make it seem like he didn't say no stupid shit.
Envy said, if you a boss, your close people shouldn't have to put no GoFundMes up if their kids are sick, which is facts. Where the fuck was he wrong at? He didn't say nothing about your kid. He didn't say, yeah, that little sick ass bitch was out here sick as fuck in that hospital bed. Niggas didn't help you. He didn't do none of that, bro. He didn't even really speak on you whatsoever. He just used you as an example. But it was like, if you're a boss, nobody around you should be asking for public help. And Envy not wrong to me.
Nah, Envy not wrong, but also like as a nigga, like I could see how Gunplay, like nigga, me and you got a rapport. Why you highlighting my situation just because you going at Ross? You
I
know
see
what
what you saying,
So, like,
but he didn't say nothing
If I'm
disrespectful.
beefing with you, why I gotta bring up anyone around you? That means I don't got shit on you. That's what it really means.
You gotta understand, and they got a relationship somewhat. So he like nigga from a nigga, we got a friendship. You know, my
So-
son
'Cause,
was
like, just-
or my kid was sick. Why bring that up? And
What
that's
kind of
yeah.
relationship though?
a business one?
That ain't shit.
So then right
That's not a
there,
real
he was
relationship.
talking shit about Rick Ross, saying that Gunplay shouldn't be. He was insinuating, since Gunplay was going through that instance, that if Ross was really the boss, that Gunplay shouldn't be having to do that, correct? That's
And-
the insinuation?
and
And
look,
I agree with that 100%.
Envy said that because Rick Ross be on these interviews professing of how rich he is and all this shit he got going on and how everybody around him good and everything straight and he just this super boss when that's just not the case. It's not the case. Niggas is making GoFundMe accounts around you.
And you want to know what? Even if he is rich as shit, He should be a righteous enough man to look out for his little homies.
He shouldn't have to post a GoFundMe and then you donate to the GoFundMe. That shit shouldn't even happen.
That is a valid fucking point.
That shouldn't even happen.
My heart goes out to Gunplay for a sensitive situation,
That's a fact.
but yeah, Ross should have. Yeah.
I haven't seen anything else with the DJ Envy and Rick Ross back and forth though. They've been taking it.
We've been talking about this shit for like a week.
Yeah, but you seen like how Envy had the cop suit on and shit recently.
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
We talked about that last week.
That nigga dressed up as
How they even Halloween?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he didn't just start attacking his friend. He already grilled the fuck out Ross, and then he added on. Like, nigga, I've been grilling you for a week.
My
He
boy
didn't just-
adding the jalapenos to the pizza now?
Yeah, it wasn't like he didn't have nothing on him because he went to the radio station with the police outfit on. So he been grilling this nigga. You feel me?
Extra
But he right though. Like, I get it though. People are real sensitive about their kids, and Gunplay per se didn't have nothing to do with it. But it's like, hey, nigga, when you going out somebody, you gotta use everything you can. Ain't no rules in war, nigga. Fuck you mean?
And Ross did mention Envy kids too. Let's be fair, Ross.
Facts.
You did say that.
Ross
you got,
said Envy kids first.
You said Envy
His
kids
wife
can come.
and his kid.
Yeah, the wife and kids could come clean the pool, and you got jobs for them. So he probably was like, fuck it. Well, why your friend kids need to go fund me?
That part.
So it's like it's
Fighting fire with fire. Two wrongs don't make no right, but he ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, this shit's too crazy to be bringing up. Damn,
They didn't cross the line though. They went too far.
For sure.
They went too far.
Well, on
Do you have
God.
any children, sweetheart?
No, I'm not having kids.
Oh, that's fine. That's that's your own decision. But imagine people speaking on your like husband.
For
and
me,
your-
it's my father. Like, you could say anything you want about me, but if you even insinuate something about my family, I'm going off. Like, that's where I get triggered. Like, you could, like, if we got problems and you bring up my family, now we have real problems. Before that, it's just online
even if they
beef.
have no idea who they like, they have no.
But that's
personal
my thing. So
connection.
they probably, we don't know the real situation. Gunplay probably never even hit Ross up and asked him for help.
Shouldn't
Facts.
have to.
He, you're right. You shouldn't have to. But sometimes, like let's say I'm depressed and I don't want to be around my friends, like, and they could reach out to me and go, like, and I'm not picking up the phone. Sometimes you have to help. Like, sometimes you want to help people, but they have to be included in their own like help. Like, if people, sometimes you ever try to help someone and they're like, nah, I'm good, I don't need it. I don't need help, but they really do.
Nah, but
that's
Ross,
How do you know that
if
didn't
you got a
happen?
GoFundMe link, it's nothing for Ross just to hit that link, especially if you want to buy Meek Mill's house just because you was bored the other day and you said you wanted to help him out. He said, yeah, I bought Meek Mill's house just because it was in foreclosure or some shit. I'm bored. So it's like, you can't help throw a little money to the GoFundMe. You don't really take that much
And
requirement.
he did. But that's the point, though. I feel like, bro, a nigga shouldn't have to, dog. It's no way that you didn't know your man's daughter was sick before it hit the internet. It's no way you didn't.
At that juncture, maybe we have to reevaluate how much of their friendship is actually fully activated. You know what I'm saying?
That part. And if Gunplay really just a shooter at this point.
Or Gunplay, he probably did burn a lot of bridges with them. You ain't no telling what kind of shit. Just behind
That's
the
a
scenes,
fact,
too.
though. That's
You know
a
what
fact.
I'm
You don't know
saying?
what their situation is. So, but nigga, all is fair in love and warfare. Nigga, fuck you mean? Nigga, it's war. All is fair. Not saying that Envy is right or wrong, but nigga, Rick Ross was talking about his kid, so he responded with some other shit. And he didn't even specifically say nothing about the kid. Like, Rick Ross specifically went to the kid. I had your wife and kid cleaning my pool or some shit like that. You
He
feel
said
me?
your wife can be my picket ball paddler cleaner and some shit.
Some funny
What the
shit.
fuck?
You
Yeah.
feel me? And Envy still kept it, you know what I'm saying? Like, he kept it classy to a certain extent, and he didn't get to going off on people's kids or family. He just attacked a nigga character, so to speak, and was like, yo, man's daughter was sick and you didn't do shit to help. That's not really saying like, yeah, that little sick ass bitch out here finna die, nigga, you ain't do nothing. That's disrespectful.
I'm pretty sure Ross is more offended by the suit coming to the Breakfast Club in that correctional officer suit. That's a fucking sweet spot where Ross don't really want to talk about that.
That's a
People
fact.
been known about that and no one cares. Like, people play his music even louder now than they did before they found out. Like, no one give a fuck. So to bring up something no one cares about, what was that supposed to do?
I think after the years, it kind of just takes away. Like, I think people don't
It
really
should
care.
matter though. It should, nigga.
Yeah,
if
you know what I'm saying?
Scarface ain't never sold no cocaine, nigga, you gonna feel some type of way?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm finna fucking
don't
feel
care.
some. I would.
I listen to rappers all the time that's never sold drugs. And
It's different, but and I get
For
it,
us,
and that's
it's
the
probably
day and age we're
different.
supposed to be in. But that's the problem with music right now.
I was with the real Rick Ross like 2 weeks ago, so
You
there's
feel
that.
me? I always respect the real better. Of course, it's somebody who could tell your story better than you, but music is different. Music is supposed to be an art form. Music is supposed to come from you. When you just set up this whole character to eat off motherfuckers, that's weird. When people in it, you gotta realize, right? With rap music, it's urban and you get the streets first. When you a street rapper, you get the streets first, and they're fucking with you because they see them in you. and you're misleading them. That's like you a pastor and you don't do none of that godly shit that you up there preaching about, but motherfuckers is coming and dropping money in your tithe hat every week. That's a problem.
And
That's
music just hit harder when that shit authentic. You know what I'm saying? If I'm listening to that shit and I know that shit got some truth to it, that shit just sound better to me.
But what happens when the music is authentic? Look at King Von. Everything he said was real, and it was amazing to watch, like someone really talking about their life and they're really about it, and then your life gets cut short. Sometimes it's like you get like killed for being too real, and then being a rat, you surviving here till you're 102.
Sometimes, shit, they just kill Alpo, so you can't look at it like that. You feel me? Sometimes, like, yeah, you might last a little longer with that fake shit, but every dog has its day. You know what I'm saying? And what you got to realize too, when you in the streets, you signed up for that right before you ever touched the mic. So that was already his life from a child. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened that he ended up blowing up with the rapping. Now, it's different when a nigga rap and then he like, I'm finna do everything I'm saying because I'm rapping and I gotta be authentic. Now you're an idiot. You get what I'm saying? Because you're going out to do shit because it's what you rapping
speaking
about.
to certain people, and they're like, damn, like, is it like it's like being a real one doesn't matter no more? That's how they feel. I'm saying it from how I've had people tell me, basically, like, wow, like, people are just out here being snitches, and it's like, is it even worth being real anymore?
I think when we get the Wayne being real on outside people and how they act, we're losing it. You're supposed to be real for yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck how everybody else react to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because everybody thinks snitching cool now, I'm not finna go to jail and tell. You know what I'm saying? Because I still got to deal with that myself when I go to sleep. Fuck how everybody else feel about my actions. I got to be able to go to sleep and deal with what I deal with. You know what I'm saying? Because people change every day. Motherfuckers, shit that was cool 10 years ago is not cool now. BBLs and OnlyFans, you'll get looked at as the dirtiest bitch on earth if you was a stripper 10 years ago. Nowadays, every bitch is. Things change. If you would have 10 years ago say, I'm going to be a stripper, and everybody tell you, oh, no, don't do that, and then you miss your opportunity, and now it's cool now. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, don't do it for outside people. Do what you're going to do for you and stand on your own morals. Not because, oh, is it worth it anymore because another nigga snitched and didn't get, man, it's still worth it because I don't want to be that. You get what I'm saying? Just because this other nigga snitched and survived, I don't want to be a snitch and survive. You get what I'm saying? I just want to survive. I don't want to have the bad connotation on my name. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, don't keep it real because other motherfuckers feel like you should. Keep it real because you want to keep it real. You get what I'm saying?
No, I feel that. And also, we got to separate the two. It's a difference between being a street nigga and a real nigga. You could be both. You know what I'm saying?
And you could be a real nigga without being a street nigga,
yeah,
too.
that's what I'm trying
Being
to say.
a real nigga is taking care of your family and handling your responsibilities.
And you could also be a dude from the street that did his thing, and then you could
Maneuver.
gracefully take a step back, especially when you're in the spotlight. Like, it's really, really hard to straddle that fence of being in the super duper spotlight and being on the street corner with the blick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's impossible.
I don't know. I move a very particular way, and I'm nowhere near as big as King Von was. You know what I'm saying? And
street niggas starting to realize that shit ain't worth it no more.
yeah, so when we're up here talking this bullshit about podcast beef and this and that, like,
that shit ain't
there's
worth
still, you know, some street aspects of some of these individuals up here. So
that's a fact.
When people are, you know, perpetuating the bullshit, people might potentially get physically harmed behind the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta realize when I leave this building, nigga, I still deal with all that shit. I'm outside every day, nigga. Mm-hmm. Let's get into some motherfucking basketball news.
Poor Lonzo.
I'm so glad, man.
Damn.
The Bulls private. Oh no, I thought it was the Celtics.
I was like, God
my bad.
damn.
I didn't read it. I thought it was the Celtics losing.
Yeah, my boy, wish you did.
I thought it was the Celtics losing. I was real glad about that. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely glad about that one. You know what I'm saying? The Bulls privately believe that Lonzo Ball playing days are overdue. Are overdue to lingering knee issues. Ball was set to undergo a third surgery on his left knee after the Bulls ruled him out for the rest of the 2020-23 season because of lingering knee pain. He hasn't played since he left in January 14, 2022, a game with knee soreness, which eventually revealed a small tear in his meniscus. You know, this is a career-ending injury. Most people do not come back from this energy. That's fucked up. You work your whole life to do something every single day from a child, and then you get there, and then you fuck it up because you injure yourself. You can't even stop that. How do you stop yourself from getting a bodily injury?
It's too much pressure. When you come from like a family that already expects you to be a winner, it's some people, you know, it's too much pressure.
That's a fact. And how do you control your body?
You can't.
From tearing.
It's destiny. Like he wasn't destined.
Can't.
But what, no one's ever came back from that?
You can prevent, you can live a healthier lifestyle, but bro, injuries are injuries, nigga. You can't stop a fucking injury. It is what it is. And all this load management shit, it used to be different when you work every day and then now your body's developed to that. Now you got load management where a nigga sit down for 20 games and think he finna hop back in on the 21st game and play his ass off and he tear something.
No.
Because you've been sitting down throughout the whole season. You notice injuries was less prevalent in the 90s, and they didn't have no such thing as load management. Because, nigga, you're sitting on the sideline letting your teammates do what they supposed to do, and then you get back in, and your body not used to that shit, bro. The basketball schedule is rigorous on your body. You know what I'm saying? So you got to eat healthy. You got to live a certain way. And even then, it's genetics. Yeah. You can eat healthy all the time, but if you're going to tear something, bro, you're going to tear something.
And that's what it says. He's been dealing with it since January of last year. And the speculation when we heard about experimental cartilage replacement surgery, it's incredibly rare and is much more likely being done just for him to have a better quality of life, like as a normal human being. Versus
that's trash. Nigga said we can repair your shit, but not to play sports, just to be able to walk. That's crazy, bro.
That's sad as shit.
Why ain't nobody talking about this enough? Like, this not huge, is it? Maybe I'm not paying attention. Like, this not huge that this nigga might not be able to touch a basketball no more.
How does this affect his contract and his guaranteed money, Joshy?
NBA does have some guaranteed money, but they also have like injured money too. So
that's dope.
They have clauses where they can get you up out that team where they don't gotta pay too much, and they got clauses where they do have to pay you a certain amount. It depends.
I'm gonna look at his deal specifically, but yeah, this is bad. And so the meniscus is like that piece of cartilage just that connects the top of your leg to the bottom, like through your knee. And once that shit tears,
it's
that you're done.
Facts.
You can't replace it. You can't really fix it. There's certain athletes who, you know, based on what they do, can get around that. But when you're jumping and putting all that pressure on your knees constantly,
like a quarterback might be able to get through that, but not a running back type shit.
Exactly.
So a basketball player certainly is not.
You got to sprint up and down this court for 45 minutes.
My boy need to pull a Jordan and go to baseball, baby.
Man, he need to just go the influencer route. He's already one of the most famous basketball players. He got his other two brothers. He got his dad. Like, his dad built these niggas like Joe Jackson, nigga.
So Lonzo is guaranteed at signing $80 million.
He should be okay. Buy a couple apartments,
so his
baby.
whole contract is guaranteed.
That's crazy.
That's very nice.
I wouldn't be too sad.
At all. But when you got
love
love
for
for the
and
game,
I don't have to do shit for it.
He has a competitive spirit, so he's for sure gonna be sad.
I would be sick, bro, if I lost my vocal cords, but y'all still paid me. You feel me? I would be sick if I couldn't come up here and talk, but I'm still on payroll. Man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I can't do what I like doing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
I got you covered, brother. We got you.
That's right. So, like, I know that shit definitely got to fuck with him mentally. You know what I'm saying? And when shit tears, that's not like a bone breaking. That's not some regular shit. Like, bro, when shit tears, that shit is always a problem and it's always surgery involved.
Damn, I like how you pulled that shit up like that.
You never look at contract numbers like this?
Hell no.
Man, I'm worried about my contract numbers,
That
baby.
part.
What's up with that shit? No?
Nah, I don't know.
I've never seen this.
I've never seen this. You put me
Hell
on.
no. I do it on 2K.
I know a couple of bitches that know, like, they could look at a player and know all their,
All his stats?
Yeah.
That's different.
Like
Your friends are fucking crazy, G.
They're not my friends.
I like that. I'm glad
A lot of
that
acquaint-
you
yeah, associates.
specified.
That's what I call
Yeah.
them. I don't call everybody my
People
friend.
I know. People
What type of
I
shit
live
are you on?
vicarious. What type of shit am I on?
Yeah, what type
Like-
of shit are you on? Are you chasing a star like basketball player, or what are you trying to do?
No, I'm trying to make more than them. Like what? Like I don't look at a man and go, "Ooh, how could I take your money?" I'm thinking, how could I make as much as you? Like, what do I
That's
need
very
to do to
nice.
make that money?
That's right. Damn, that's crazy, nigga. But at least he got his guarantee $80 million. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, prayers up to that nigga though, bro. That's fucked up. Seeing somebody do something that they
Is he
that
the
they love
eldest
to do.
brother?
I'm not sure which one is the oldest.
Like,
The
is
middle?
he the first?
I think he's the
I
middle.
don't know.
But what? All three of them were really supposed to make it.
Leangelo's
Come
the
on.
oldest one. The nigga who is, I don't think he's in the NBA. The oldest one is in like the G League or something.
Nah, he was the one that got caught stealing this shit.
Yeah, the youngest.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's Leangelo. The
Dumbass.
youngest one plays for the Hornets,
Yeah.
and then this is the middle one. The youngest one is definitely the best one.
I
He
seen a
plays for the
TikTok
Hornets.
recently, and they was asking
Yeah.
asking a whole bunch of kids that play basketball. They was like, when you think of Melo, who do you think of?
That's crazy. And they say LaMelo. I'll slap your little dirty ass.
They don't even
Should've
get
been
I'll slap your
Carmelo.
little sixth grade
right.
middle school snot hanging out your nose ass. Talking about some LaMelo. Nigga, it's Carmelo
Carmelo
Anthony, nigga.
Anthony, right?
I don't want to hear nothing
Come
else
on,
about
what
no
we doing?
fucking Melo. Nigga, it's Carmelo. Fuck out of
Bro,
here.
90% of those kids said mellow ball.
That's a fact.
bro.
I seen that.
Damn.
That's
I was
crazy. That'll
tripped
hurt
out.
my soul. That'll irritate the fuck out of me. Like,
That
you
shit
little
was
ass
crazy.
kids talk about some little mellow. He ain't
That's
did
why you
shit
should have
yet.
got a ring, mellow.
Man, because then it would be undeniable. Don't do that. My nigga just retired.
That's
He can't
fucked
even
up.
do shit about it now.
Hey,
You
I
feel
just
me?
got to keep it a buck. You know
can't
what I'm
even do
saying?
shit
You
about
shoulda-
it now.
You should have linked up and did what you had to do. You see how Bron was moving?
Yeah.
By any means, that
But
nigga was forming
look,
super teams. All type of
Carmelo
shit.
fucked it up from his own thinking pattern. He didn't know how to play his role when he went to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? He went with that star mentality to the Knicks, and you couldn't play the same. You know what I'm saying? He had to play a different way. You couldn't jump over people no more and shit. He had to live off his mid-range game. You know, he's one of the best ISO players to ever touch a basketball.
That nigga was cracking lala and wasn't really just tripping on the ring. He
That's
like,
a
man,
fact.
fuck it.
That's a fact. You know what I'm
saying?
saying? They get that money. But yeah, you know, hey,
Everybody ambition ain't the same. I
that's
don't know.
a fact. What we got, man? We talking about this Blueface shit? Or we on to
What
something
happened
else?
with Blueface? Let me see.
All right, man. Over the weekend, Blueface took to his Instagram stories to share a video of a woman who's seemingly intoxicated and ready to risk it all to get his number. I think I seen it. I didn't
seen
listen
that.
to it though.
Huh?
Get my number.
Why?
Because I want you dead. I'll suck it so fucking I'll suck it until you fucking come. Oh. I said I got that. He said, how old are you?
You gonna fight a bitch for that bitch though?
I'll fight for that fucking
He said, all right.
This nigga know what he doing. He just did that shit for this exact moment.
I wish a man would say, "Oh, get my number." For what? Goodbye. The fact that you stand there and literally tell him I'll suck your dick for 2 hours is crazy.
Facts. She look crazy as fuck. Bitch, you thirsty. Thirsty as
Imagine you
motherfucker.
got into a fight with your girlfriend and then out of nowhere you go on No Jumper and you see her in Blueface's face, literally like, "Yo, I'll suck your dick," and she
That's
told you she
crazy.
didn't even go out nowhere.
That's crazy. That's when you gotta leave
Yeah.
that bitch in the wind. She's for the streets. Nigga.
That's someone's wife.
That's a fact. Leave that bitch in the wind, nigga.
Yeah.
She is for the wind, sir.
Oh, not even the streets.
Yeah,
the wind
for
in
the
She is for the
wind.
wind. She's everywhere.
Well, she
you know
definitely
what I'm
trying to
saying?
blow away. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's crazy. No cap. Damn, bitch. Have some dignity about yourself.
That shit's
bitch.
crazy. And she knew she was on camera. She just said,
She
I'll
looked at
do
it.
it forever.
Man, she was shooting her shot.
She didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's why I say
Doesn't she know Krishan will fucking take flight on her stupid ass for
that's
that
a
shit?
fact.
They're
Alcohol
all
make
they're
you
all
do
trying
crazy
to
shit.
like be like, "Oh, how could I take her spot?" Because they're fighting all the time, but you can't.
They don't want to live that life. That's a very chaotic
They
and
wouldn't be able to
stressful life.
like. Every bitch will go, I want to do that. You do not.
No,
You
you
don't know
don't.
what that's really like.
No, you don't. You don't want to fight with a nigga
If
every
you
day.
see my boy out here in these interviews in the past just looking hella like,
Man, like he don't want to be there. Like you can tell he just deal with this bitch because it keep his name in tabloids. He don't be looking happy at all. He do not be looking like he's enjoying himself. He never looks like he's enjoying himself. With that
She
bitch.
don't look happy either.
I bet, but I feel like she the problem.
that's rough, huh?
Well, we've all been there where you're with someone and you're like miserable. You kind of want to leave, but it's like it's kind of
Difficult.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like you love this person, you have love for them, you want to see them win, but at the same time, there's so much has happened, you hate each other almost to the point.
That's a fact. It definitely gets like that. It's like y'all hate each other, but y'all so comfortable with being with each other that you don't want to make no move.
Yeah.
That's it. Literally.
That's how people end up together for like 10 years.
Facts. That's how you end up with 3 kids with the same bitch that you hate.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Don't settle, man. Fuck settling. If I wake up and feel like I could do better, I'm going to look. Fuck you, me. We're not settling for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, why this nigga always look like he on the nearest peel? That shit is crazy, bro. This nigga Dirk always look like he geeking off nigga 4 Transformers, nigga.
Nah, the smirk eyes is crazy.
Crazy, nigga. But yeah, Quando Rondo responds to Lil Durk calling Lil Tim a nerd. And he says the nerds got 7 of them last year, Irk. Damn, just go ahead and tell about the bodies that y'all mans
Was that
did.
like dry snitching?
Hell
Definitely.
fucking
That's
yeah.
what it sound like.
Definitely.
Like, why would you go and say that to try to make the nerd like look like bigger than what he really is?
Did y'all see what
Or
Flacco
even if
took
he
that
really
as?
did that, yeah. He
What if
said
Flacco
Yeah.
said,
Man, pull up
7
Flacco
OTF
shit.
Bro,
members
my man's
have
killed
been
7
killed?
people. I'm not telling
Come on.
nobody.
How specific
I'm gonna be like,
can
yeah,
you
he
get,
killed one
Flacco?
person. That's it. Like the fuck.
But Flacco misinterpreted the post.
Are you familiar with Flacco? Poetic Flacco?
That works here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched him before. What about him?
No, he's a great guy. I like him.
Okay.
I'm not even
He
capping.
said that to say because Flacco
we're about
reported on this.
We're trying to look at his reaction.
What I think Quando meant was when he said we got 7 of them last year, I'm sure he means 7 motherfuckers that didn't have nothing to do with OTF.
Look how I reported it and look how Flacco reported it.
Quando Rondo confesses to taking out 7 OTF niggas. This nigga is bugging, bro.
Bro, that's a good title. That will capture my
police
attention.
Activities.
How was Quando able to commit so many murders without getting caught?
This nigga is, bro, he's hilarious, bro. Flacco is absolutely hilarious, nigga. Hilarious.
You know damn well 7 OTF.
But it's like Quando Rondo. It's like, does he want to beef or does he not? Because one minute he says, "Oh, I wish I never put nothing out there." Next minute he's like, "Yeah, that's why we killed 7 of your friends." What?
I think he battling with that shit. One day he wake up, he like, man, it's hot. If I see this nigga is up.
And ain't this an ongoing case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't Lil Tim still on ain't this an open going case?
The case hasn't even, you know what I'm saying?
That's
The
why.
DAs are gonna
That's
have
why.
fucking
One
fun
day he
with that
wakes up
shit.
and says, yeah, the DA told me that they're trying to convict my man, so we finna go up here and say, nah, nobody did nothing. I don't know why this happened. And then niggas get to talking shit and they can't hold it and then be like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna
start eating you up.
Then Lil Durk start talking shit and then you want to defend yourself. And really, it's nothing to defend. Somebody already lost their life. You already won. Just shut up. You don't have to say anything.
Word. Like what else? Like what are you gonna do? Rub it in forever?
Somebody already passed away. You don't have
Yeah.
to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta say shit. But hey, that's the way of the streets, man. The streets is now all over the internet. The streets is the internet at this point. Hey, this nigga mama hot.
I was gonna say she's bad as
That
fuck.
nigga mama fine. I'll be mad as fuck. My mama just overly fine. My mama's a good looking lady. She not out here with the lace fronts and the little dresses in the club.
She going crazy.
She's going crazy.
She going crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I'll be sick. My mama a thought. Respectfully. I'll be sick. I don't want to see that. You could be a thought, but don't have it in my face. I'm just
Having a lace front makes you a thought?
Nah, I'm not saying that. It's just 9 times out of 10, the attributes that come with thoughts usually have wigs. Not every bitch with a wig is a thought.
I wouldn't want my mom getting attention.
But
if
I
was
wasn't
King
saying
Von.
that to say like,
No,
damn,
I'm
this
just
bitch out here
fucking
with her
with you.
wig. That was just one of the things that I noticed right here. Nah, well, she outside because
Even if she wanted to be a thought, she couldn't be because that's King Von's mother. Like she has to be out here like looking good and like she probably like listen. She probably looked like this before. It's not like she just got her BBL now and started looking this good.
I'm sure.
She probably was always a bad bitch and
her face is certainly very pretty.
I'm sure. I just don't want my mama to be a bad bitch.
yeah.
Nobody
my
wants
mom's a
their
bad
mama
bitch.
to be a bad bitch.
But
When you a dude, you don't want your mama to be a bad bitch. You want your mama to be a bad bitch?
My mom's a pretty lady, and I've had to deal with some unique things in my life.
This is all I'm saying. We don't want to deal with that shit. We sons. I don't want to deal with my
well,
mama.
as a girl, I guess I didn't deal with that. No one's ever told me like, "Oh, I'd like to fuck your mom." Like, no one's ever said that.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, but to guys, I guess that's the thing. It's like, "Oh, your mom's hot."
Facts.
Right
Facts.
away, it's like, "Oh."
That's a fact, bro. I was not taking niggas to my house because you're not finna tell me how cute my mom is.
Yeah.
Now we finna fight, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't
Yeah.
tell me how hot my mom's is, bro. I don't want to hear that shit.
That's strange as fuck.
That's strange, bro. That's strange. You in the crib, my mama cooking, and you go home talking about your man. Mama was
Hit the
cute as
slide
fuck.
so we could see.
So let's say you
King
meet a
Von's mom in
woman
the
and
club.
she's like a rapper's mom. Would that prevent you from talking to her?
No, that don't got shit to do with me.
No,
That
right?
ain't my problem. It's the rapper problem.
Yeah.
You feel me? That don't concern me.
King
But nah, I ain't
Von's
gonna lie.
mom looks like a gangster ass pretty.
That's a
bitch.
fact. I would feel some type of way. My mama 50 in the club going up with
That's
bitches
100%
that look 20.
what I was just saying. If that was my mom, I'd be upset.
That's a fact.
We
And
not
she's
doing
not
that.
even doing nothing. She's just enjoying herself. She's not doing the most.
Well,
but
she's surrounded
you're
by
a
women,
grandma,
so that's
though.
love.
There's too
You're a
many cameras,
grandma.
You got too much money. It's not. This not. This
Nowadays, that's what grandmas look like, though.
That shit, not mine.
Facts.
God damn it.
Like
my
back-
mama a grandma and she be at the crib. God
Yeah.
damn it. You feel me? My mama be at the crib with my daughter cooking and shit. Nigga watching Moana and shit. Not in the club. You feel me? Drunk, shaking ass with young bitches. And I don't see no bitch that look her age around her. Play it again.
She does not look like
She's
a
young.
Those
old
could be her
lady.
nieces.
She's young.
They
And
probably
that's
was
the
like,
worst. I hate a bitch who party with her mama. I hate a bitch who party with her mama. I see why you act the way you do.
nah, I think after everything she's been through, this is the first time we've seen her actually out. Like, I think she deserves to like get a drink once in a while, be out, look good. She's rapping her son's
Honestly,
song.
I know, but
Yeah.
we not from 63rd, so you see what type of time is she on. Like, She vibing to it, like, you know what I'm saying? My mom probably wouldn't even
So
listen
you
to that
rather
part.
have that as your mom or FBG
My mom
Duck's
wouldn't
mom?
rap
Mama
that
wouldn't
part.
even want to hear
Think
that
about
gangsta
it.
ass shit, and she
Would you
lost me to
rather
that.
would you rather your mom be
100%.
FBG Duck's mom?
You right.
Exactly.
FBG Duck mom doing the same shit.
That's
She's
She
doing the
works,
same
though.
exact thing, except
works.
like this lady don't got an OnlyFans.
That we know, but you're right. But she
should.
She should.
Yeah, she hot.
Honestly, my
She hot.
mother-in-law.
You don't even gotta
Shout out
show
to Von
nothing.
RP,
My
she's
mother-in-law
hot.
and my
She
wife
should.
turn up every Monday at my house. They pull up with bottles of Moet and they just get fucked up at the crib. So I'd much rather prefer that.
Yeah.
You can have fun. Why you gotta go somewhere? You can definitely have some fun. Turn the crib into a club. Get some lights.
Could have been a birthday party.
You feel me? I'm not saying I'm
You
not
don't-
saying she wrong.
I
feel
hate
you,
to
though.
judge
I feel
someone
you. I feel
going
you.
out for a drink because some people do that every fucking day. Like she
But
did
the
it
rapping,
once.
and we not from 63rd, that's a little too far, you know what I'm saying?
Gangsta.
And who
Especially if
even
you-
posted her and like
Her
you know what I
friends.
mean?
For sure, her
That's
friends.
crazy. It really be your own friends that post you because if no one posted her,
She'll be
no
fine.
one would have even known she was out.
But also
Facts.
let you know that she don't think she's doing anything wrong, and they don't think they're doing anything wrong. So just let you know.
I
the
don't
type
think
of
she's necessarily
time.
doing something
What
wrong.
is she doing wrong?
You're
Condoning
just doing
what?
a little
Condone-
too much.
A little too much.
What's there to condone? Her son already passed away. It's not like she's condoning. She's just keeping his memory alive because that's all we could do at this point.
I get where you coming from, but look, if I was somebody and I lost my kid and to a certain
You
way,
don't know how you would act until you're in that situation.
I get what you're saying, but I have all right. Let's not say my kid, my close family, or somebody that I was raised with that I've always known my entire life. Nigga passed away and he's rapping about that kind of shit, and I don't necessarily want to listen to that because this is what led you to not being here.
Exactly.
I don't want to celebrate that. This is what led to you not being here no more. If I'm gonna play your song, we'll still play your music, but let's play that soft shit. Let's play that shit where you were speaking about something else.
A more
Let's-
positive
You
song.
get what I'm saying?
Not the
Yeah.
fucking, and we
not
not
the
from
song that
63rd.
damn near
that-
got you not
Exactly.
being here no more. You know what I'm saying? Let's promote something else. Let's not promote the shit that made you feel me, have an untimely death.
And she could do
You know
what
what
she
I'm saying?
wants. She's a grown woman.
She
I'm
can.
just saying what's respectable or what people would deem like it's kind of just not a good look. Just
And
be
it's not your
rapping the
sister.
lyrics.
It's your mama. You like
Yeah.
60. You a grandmama. Sit the fuck down.
A good comparison is what I seen Charleston White. He said Tuka mom lost her son
You ain't
early,
heard
too.
shit from
Yeah,
her.
never heard her in the club.
Nothing.
Never seen her say anything negative. Cause she's not really with that shit. She wanna, you know what I'm saying? She far removed or trying to remove herself from it. And it seemed like everybody else is like
These mamas be
antagonizing it.
enablers. You could tell that's an enabler.
Yeah.
She wasn't tripping when son came to the crib with the pole. She wasn't tripping when niggas was gaming. You know what I'm saying? That give me more enabler than damn I lost my son to some
Yeah.
crazy shit. You know what I'm
Probably
saying?
helped
Tuka
him.
mom was definitely fuck. I lost my mom. I lost my son to some crazy shit. Not no enabler. She was, you know what I'm saying, walking around the city protesting about her son, death shit like that, not hitting the club dancing. But to each their own. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, grieves differently. Everybody
Yeah,
handles
100%.
situations differently. I just wouldn't want it to be my mama.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, to each their own. If you want to do that, I'm not knocking it. Do whatever the fuck make you feel happy. You feel me? But if it was my mama, I'm like, damn, mama, can you go cook?
Speaking of Vaughn,
I look at it like just because you're a mother, you're still a woman, you know? Like,
Honestly, I be trying to hold that shit against my wife because my wife's a little older than me and she be trying to go out occasionally, like to concerts and shit, and be like,
how old are you?
What the fuck are you doing, homie? Stay your ass home and watch the baby.
No
I
cap.
also don't go out though and party with my friends. If I leave, it's for bread. Other than that, I'm staying my fat ass at home. I don't have
Facts.
no business being outside. I'm married. I don't need to be entertaining these young bitches. I'm just home.
to concert, that's not
Fuck
crazy.
that. Stay your ass at
Okay,
home.
it's not like she's going to the club.
Honestly though, fuck it. I'm not even gonna go dive deep on that shit. We
come
good.
on.
Nah, but it be the same shit.
Love one.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit. You're in a venue, drunk, loud music, dancing, same shit.
Yeah.
Same shit.
But it's true. Once a man gets to that point in his life where he just wants to be married and just he just want to chill, that he expects that from you. Like when I was in a relationship and I lived with someone, he kind of like expected us to just be home all the time, not really go out.
That was definitely probably fucking with your career goals.
Yeah, I don't care about going to the club, but like if I have to take a flight somewhere for 3 days, I don't want to have to think about like, are you gonna be mad at me and try to do some funny shit? Like, so yeah.
I also sometimes I don't want to consider this shit, but my wife was in prison for a while because she went down for a RICO.
Yeah.
And so she lost a couple years of her life. So sometimes
Oh,
she's
so
like,
you're
I
scared
wanna...
that she might get arrested?
No.
Time capsule. Prison
Nah, I'm
preserved
just
when you
like,
get out the same age.
Fuck, you gotta fucking... You haven't gone to a concert. You haven't seen 50 Cent live or some stupid shit. Like, go ahead.
Yeah, you can't be
bitch,
holding her
know?
back type shit, right?
Yeah, prison put her in the time capsule. She still got shit she need to live. She missed it.
I love you, baby, man. Come on, man. No, just kidding.
You feel me? But nah, I ain't gonna lie, man.
OG Suicide episode coming soon.
Let it out, loved one.
Dealing with no cap.
You didn't hear it, but he hit a button that said, let it out, loved one. That show was amazing.
As you should. You know what I'm saying? But hey, to each stay on. If your mama want to go out and turn up, I don't want my mama doing it. You know what I'm saying? But if your mama do it, hey.
My mom still goes and turns up, and she has like a terminal illness.
That's crazy.
She's fucking wild as fuck.
That's crazy.
That's crazy as fuck. Forgot to
Hey,
mention
that's
that.
because she know her days is numbered, so she living it
She
up.
been turning up
That's
for like
different.
a cold 40 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she wild as fuck.
That's probably why you wild. You are your environment, sir. You know?
Let's worry about this old ass picture they fucking found a fucking.
That's not even her.
Yeah,
it is.
It's not.
Look
Yeah,
at
it
her
is.
ass.
No, it's not.
That's certainly her.
Man, y'all talking about somebody who been following this shit since he was 12. That ain't her, nigga. She from St. Louis. She's not even from Chicago.
I don't know.
It's not her.
I seen another picture of her out there with Duck too. Like,
But that was
couple years
probably later.
It was a couple years
That's
later.
later though. This is early when the rapping not even cracking. Cause you know when Vine was out, it wasn't up yet. Vine missed all of it. From 2014, he missed Chief whole rise. He was in jail that entire time.
Yeah.
This was before it was lit at all. That ain't her, nigga.
Nah, it's lit right there.
What if that is her?
Nah, that's the start of Chief Keef. Like,
That's the very beginning, though. He went to jail. You know what I'm saying?
My
But
boy, a Chicago
nah,
historian in this bitch.
And
What
she
if it is
commented and
her?
said it's not her.
Oh, she said that?
So she
I
did.
mean,
Commented
shit,
and
if, you,
said
if,
it's not
if they
her.
posted an old picture of me and I don't like how I look, that ain't me.
Nah, she said it's not her. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen old pictures of Sexy Red. That doesn't look like her either. I've seen old pictures of her before she got her body done. That don't really look like her.
Type in Sexy
I mean,
Red King Von.
the
on
girl
Twitter.
looks kind of shorter. Sexy Red's tall, so
And females grow early. They be the same height from 12.
yeah. So
Bitches
that,
be
the
5'6" at
height's
12
kind
and
of
never grow no more. Being a part of a vlog and being on the block with the guys is different.
Nah, that's a fact.
You feel me?
Totally different.
She in a
things.
vlog with Duck, but that's because, you know what I'm saying, Duck was already doing his thing. She's just on allegedly on the block with Vaughn. That's not her, nigga.
My question is, how do you get like a pass to O Block?
You could just go.
You could just go.
It's a tourist attraction now.
Wanna do?
It's a tourist attraction.
Yes, people go and just take pictures.
I would never think like, oh yeah, let me go there and do some tourist stuff.
It's a
you know,
tourist
like
attraction now.
what am I gonna do? Like, oh, over there, like then they need to have a
Whoopty-whoop
tour
died.
guide. Fuck that. They need a tour hood guide who walks around and goes, okay, this person got shot over there. That blood stain is this rapper. Like,
That's fucked up.
That's a
Nah.
fact. That's a fact, though. But nah, it's definitely turned into a tourist attraction. Didn't you go?
I've been.
See?
but
But
then
you
you
ain't
see,
go inside O
but
Block.
you see
was on the
videos
outside
of like,
O Block.
yeah.
Or you went inside O Block.
You can't tell me what I know.
Nah, I'm
No, I
asking.
want to go to like
outside.
the right in the middle. You
Parkway
could just go
Gardens.
there.
Where the sign is. Yeah, you can go.
Oh.
It's open.
At your own risk.
Yeah, at your own risk. Some people will tell you don't go.
You
Security-
might be decent. You
Yeah,
know what
facts,
I'm saying?
you'll
You
be
go,
fine.
but like nigga,
Why?
be
Because
like,
I'm a female.
Yes.
you know,
Yeah, I
That's
feel like
exactly
females
right.
get away with way more because you
way
could just
more.
be there linking somebody. If a guy's there, it's like, why the fuck are you
What
here?
are you doing over here?
Yeah.
Facts. That's a fact. You're like, they walked through O Block. Security told them don't. I seen that shit. Security guy was like, I wouldn't walk through there if I was you. Don't even go
it's
through
even
there.
risky trying to go stand by the mural. You
Listen,
never
if I
know.
go there and I get shot, I can't be mad at no one but myself.
But yourself.
Because no one told me to go there.
Facts. You wanted to do this shit.
Yup.
That's a fact. But nah, having projects turn into tourist attraction is crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But so many legendary people have came out of that motherfucker. Chief Keef, Von, Dirk, Muwab.
That's
Boss
like the
Pop.
most
They're fucking-
legendary modern day like project right now. Like,
Facts.
That's what I was gonna say.
like
That's
the-
their Mount Rushmore in Chicago. Is all Oblockians.
Facts.
But even in America, like just outside of Chicago, that might be like one of the most famous hoods of recent time. Like,
No, that it is.
For
It
sure.
is.
You know
What's
what I'm
what's a more famous hood than fucking O Block?
I definitely even say I'm not from 63rd.
I don't know. Brooklyn?
nah.
With-
What
Brooklyn's a
project?
city.
You gotta say a
Brooklyn
project like a
specifically.
specific building, like RPT.
You'd have to say the
borough.
Marcy
Yeah,
Project.
you
Okay,
know what
well,
I'm saying?
Marcy
Douglas.
Project.
or Queensbridge
Marcy
Project.
used to have it, but
Used
nowadays
to.
these kids is
Well, yeah,
all
Marcy
blocked
Projects
out.
now, even Drake could
Yeah.
go there. So it's not really
Yeah, for
crazy no
some-
more.
I've been to
feel
the
me?
Marcy's. I've been all through Queensbridge Projects. Those shits are tight.
Anything Jay-Z was talking about 20 years ago, not the worst no more. Nigga don't want to hear that shit. Like, nigga,
No,
that
but if you
shit
look,
got
there,
gentrified
if you
and
look at
shit.
the list of like the top 10 dangerous cities, Chicago's not even on it this year.
Tijuana is number one.
No,
in the
St.
world.
Louis.
Yeah, it's St. Louis.
In the world?
Yeah.
Or in
Yeah.
the country?
In the country.
Yeah, because in the world,
The
it's
most
TJ.
dangerous cities in America.
St. Louis.
That's
huh?
crazy. Michelle
I've been
Obama is from O Block.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. Michelle Obama is from
I
Parkway
believe her.
Gardens.
They say
I believe it too.
Fuck it.
That's crazy. Of course.
Memphis, huh? 2023.
Yeah. Niggas is dying crazy. Yeah.
Stockton is on the list.
Of course.
Oakland.
It's because Stockton is real small. Most of these places are small.
Wait, I guess there's different lists because the list I saw, St. Louis was number 1, Chicago wasn't on it. But how did they even decide? Just by how many people died, the most
I think
shootings?
it's per capita based on
And
crime.
That too. Yeah. Per capita the crime. But he didn't look up murder rate. Murder rate would probably be different. You feel me? Slightly. St. Louis and...
What did you type in most dangerous city?
Yeah, not the city with the highest murder rate. St. Louis. And Chicago's number 10. St. Louis is wicked. That's crazy.
Baltimore.
Nigga, Vegas is on there? That's because everybody got fucking guns. That's crazy. And that's why I always tell niggas, watch your ass in Vegas, bro. Vegas is just a little LA. Everybody from LA
Vegas?
be in Vegas. Yes.
Hey, Vegas is dangerous as shit.
Fuck. Everybody got guns. It's open carry, and all the dirty ass LA niggas is walking around that motherfucker. For sure. Every time a nigga go to Vegas, I see everybody from here. I mean,
You gotta stay at a nice place.
Facts. It's
So
because
look,
everybody
all
be
the
on the strip.
trappers are at the Cosmo. All the little classy fools like me try to be like at the Bellagio or the Venetian or
The
something.
Venetian. But that's where it's really going up. The Venetian, that's where the working women is at.
Is
You know
that
what I'm
true?
saying? Yes.
Take her on over to the Palazzo side, baby.
You feel me? The Venetian, the nigga, the Win, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Do you go to Vegas?
I went there once, like 6 years ago, for a couple of days. I loved it, but no.
Do you gamble?
You only been to Vegas
I don't,
once?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm not, because I'm not a gambler.
Who'd you go with?
I went with my ex.
Yeah, I don't gamble.
Is he a gambler?
No, I mean, even if you are a gambler, like, you know, let's say my man want to go gamble, like, I don't need to, like, go with you and, like, breathe, you know, and fucking watch everything you're doing. He would go gamble and I would go get my hair and my nails done or some shit. But I guess nothing really happens to me when I go anywhere because, like, when I come to another city, I don't try to be, like, on the block. I don't try to go to, like, anywhere. Like I go where I need to go for work and I'm out. Like,
You
when I'm
gotta
in my
experience
city.
some shit, fool.
I explore. I'm going to everybody's hood.
Facts.
I'm going. I want to see.
Big facts.
I want to see how y'all living.
I'm Googling worst places
And I'm
to
going.
be, and I'm going there.
I'm not going to hop out and be like, hey, guys.
Hey,
here to
what's
see
up?
your hood.
Well,
but
listen,
I'm
in
definitely gonna
Vegas, what was
drive
I
through
supposed to
and
do?
look.
Go see the strip? Like, oh, let me take a picture next to all the whores.
At
Like,
least go fucking take a cute picture in front of the fucking
Fremont
Bellagio.
Street Experience, Caesar Palace.
You
want to
go to the Fremont.
I'm just saying, all that shit is cool to see when you ain't never been there, nigga.
I feel like AC
If
is
you've
more
never
fun
been
than
to
Vegas.
the Fremont Street
I guess
Experience,
you're right.
All that shit is some shit you gotta see, bro. We're not talking about when you've been coming to Vegas since you was 16.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that, nigga. I know you've been to Vegas.
I looked at your ass like, don't tell her to
since you
go to
was
that
a young
stupid ass
perro.
shit.
I know. I'm not talking about that, nigga. I'm talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? If you've never been, you go. You know
I've
what I'm
gone to
saying?
Vegas so many times at this point. I'm trying to go see what's in the fucking desert type shit. Like,
That's like you've been there mad times because you live right by there. For New York, it's like we go to AC. Like I've been to AC mad times.
Where is that?
It's Atlantic City.
Oh, Atlantic City.
Woo-hoo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a 2-3 hour drive, and you're basically in Vegas, and you know you could like steal your parents' car and go there.
that's crazy.
And I don't know. I think anywhere could be fun if you make it fun.
That's a fact.
I think from now on, when you go places, you gotta Google best things to do in that city.
No, I'm
go on
saying
Yelp,
like
nigga.
if I come to LA, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I just go straight to work and back to my room. I do not like go out of my way to try to party out here.
You need to
it's
see some
dangerous.
projects or some shit.
I do. What do
How?
you mean? That's different. Like, if I hang out with one of my friends, like we go see their hood. Like when I went to
Oh.
PR, the first thing I did was, everyone told me don't go to La Perla.
You have to go.
I went, yeah.
It's
just,
amazing.
Just to see it, and then I'm like,
Did you walk through Old San Juan and all the normal
Yeah.
bullshit? Yeah, see? Did you go to the castle?
yeah.
Yeah, see? You did some cool shit.
Gotta see
Yeah.
some shit, you know? I like to go explore when I'm touching down. Feel me? I don't want to just sit up in the hotel room and just go get some food and go back. It's like I could have stayed home for this shit.
Facts.
You never had something to do the next morning, and then the night before you're like, oh, I'll just go out for a little bit. You end up going out. Something
don't
bad
sleep.
happens. You get into a fight. Now you have to come in the next day to
Looking
work
crazy.
looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
ain't
look
gonna
at it
lie.
like, let me finish doing what I do, and then I could.
So you go out and get into fights.
If I go, I mean, listen.
You're
If
crazy
I
fool.
go out,
You turned
anything
up.
could happen. You don't
Anything
know.
could happen,
I always
nigga.
just
Turns up
what's
ass
it called?
girl.
assume the worst, but hope for the best.
That part, prepare for the worst.
Exactly.
Who the fuck wants to fight you like this?
I'm saying.
I
if
see you on IG, bitch, and then you're like, what? Bah, bah.
You never know. Drunk people always fight.
What do
You
you mean?
need to go into the VIP.
Females, sometimes
and
you could
chill.
just be standing next to like someone's man, and someone's man could be trying to talk to you, and they want to fight you. It could be your man gets into a fight, so you could either run or fight. Like
I can't speak for suspect, but I know when I'm going to that type of environment, I need to be tucked away in the VIP or the balcony.
Yep.
I don't need.
That's where all this shit happens.
I'm not in
VIP.
general population ever.
I'm
Even the
not-
VIP,
yeah, I'm not.
I don't even want to, because that VIP really is just general admission.
there's two types of VIPs.
Exactly. I need to
There's
be
the
in the
general
actual
VIP
I need to
where
be in the
anyone could get in,
private
and then there's the
VIP.
VIP that no one
actual
could.
VIP.
Yeah,
Exact. That's the one I'm
yeah.
trying to be in.
That part, the one where you need this wristband to get in. You got
Yeah,
to
like
know a
we're
nigga.
taking
And
drinks
fights
out the
start there,
refrigerator,
too.
not the
That's a
fucking
fact.
ice
Fights
box.
start
all
there,
the time over the dumbest shit.
That's why I don't go out. I was out last night and just felt uncomfortable.
I very rarely go out, but when I do, I'm tucked away type shit.
I'd be feeling like I'm going to get into it every time I go somewhere. So you
My
feel
wife
me?
wants to get on stage and start fucking around. Like, no, baby. Let's just stay right here in these nice little comfy chairs and shit.
That's a fact. That's me. You feel me? That's why I be standing in the house, bro. I don't even be trying to go outside, man. But we got, who the fuck is Cameron Robbins? Cameron Robbins went overboard on his own on a dare. His buddies were getting a kick out of it and threw him a life preserver, but it was too far away and he didn't get it. As the cruise ship moved past him, everybody began to panic. In a chilly video posted online,
Wow.
Bahamian authorities and a U.S. guard were unable to find him, so he's dead.
Are you going to show us a video of this?
Yeah.
Is someone dying?
This kid fucking jumped off.
Oh, he's a fucking idiot. He could also get pulled under
Oh, bye-bye.
by the current of the boat. Oh, no. All right.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Fucking gone, bro.
I mean, people have survived being out in the ocean for 3 days, but personally, I think if you fall in the dark, it's over.
And 9 times out of 10, when people fall in the water, they usually have some sort of raft, boat, some sort of something. Niggas don't just float for 30 hours and survive.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Unless
you have some sort of
like
raft.
find something and
To say exactly, not just that. I'm just,
Honestly,
for 10 hours.
even on that,
finna
he would have
die.
been dead because
Finna
a
die.
shark could come get you. Because at night, that's when
That's
they're
when they eat.
hunting.
he
Yeah,
has to be drunk as fuck, and I hope...
Because it's freezing.
of course
Hypothermia.
he's drunk. Like, would you ever do this sober?
No.
But the thing is, sometimes, bro, fuck your friends. If your friends are pushing you to do some dumb shit, like, fuck your friends. Those aren't even your friends.
It
Have you
said
been on-
he went overboard on his own.
No. His friends on a dare.
Yeah, went overboard
On
his
a dare.
This is facts.
Everyone's
But
drunk. Like, I bet you
he
can't
fucking-
swim.
I
He's
hate
like, yes,
people
I
like
can.
that though, bro. I've never ever been fucking pressured into doing
Yeah.
anything. I'm just not doing it, bro. I don't care. You're not finna convince me to do something I don't want to do. You do it.
But you gotta understand, it was like a white boy frat.
That's white
type
boy
of-
shit.
Yeah,
I know.
it's
I'm
like,
different.
I'm
You
gonna
know what I'm
outdo
saying?
you type of.
That's
let me
white
see
boy
who can do
shit.
the
They
craziest
pull their
shit.
dicks out and do freaky shit all the time.
He's
Get to
jumping
doing
overboard
wild
is
shit,
crazy, though.
jumping. You feel me? Doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight, bro. I'm not even fucking with no cruise, let alone jumping
So
off.
you haven't been on a cruise?
I'm not getting on no fucking open
I've been
water.
on one cruise.
I've been on a
It
cruise
was like
in
the
my
worst
life.
decision of
That
my
shit is
life.
You
terrible.
didn't like it?
I hate boats just because I don't like to be on anything where, what if I want to leave? What are you going to do? Like,
can't.
throw me off?
You can't.
Yeah.
Can't. I'm stuck.
That sounds like you have
And
anxiety.
if y'all really think about it, bro,
Everybody has anxiety.
No, I definitely suffer from severe anxiety, especially
don't.
now. Like, I went on a cruise before I started suffering from anxiety, but now I could not imagine myself being on that shit like that.
but that shit is a cesspool of germs.
Facts, that
It's
too.
random
A cruise?
people from every fucking bit of the world. Y'all are stopping, going to ports, going to a little town, going in, eating at their little market, coming back, bringing foreign ass germs from this country, bringing it back on the boat. Y'all stop another place, bringing germs back on this boat. Everybody festering, living on this motherfucker for
But
a
that's
long
the same
period
thing on
of
a
time.
plane.
Much like on the
It's
fucking
different
thing.
though. You don't live on a plane.
well,
You're
yeah.
living with these people for like weeks.
Yeah.
Nah, I was on a 5-day cruise.
That's a week.
Not
That's
weeks.
different. Same thing. A week. Nigga ain't no
They
difference.
have those around the world boats
They sure
also.
do. Where
I'm
niggas
not
are there
fucking
for
down.
months.
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 Yeah.
A plane, I'm on this bitch for 3 hours. See y'all later. And they clean it right after you get
The
off.
longest flight I've been on is only 6 hours. I don't know about,
I've been on a 6-hour flight. That's the longest.
Miami?
That's
New
the
York
longest
and Miami.
flight.
Yeah, New York and Miami.
Nah. For
Yeah.
me, 11 hours, and I thought I was going to go crazy.
Where's
Yeah,
that
fuck
at?
To
that.
Russia. Yeah.
Mother Russia.
I gotta do drugs if I'm on the plane that long. I gotta sleep.
I took a Xanax, and I
Have
couldn't
to.
fall asleep. So the whole time I'm just on the plane, like
High
high
as
and
fuck.
awake and pissed off. Like,
Yeah, see,
fuck.
Xans make you angry, but
Yeah.
nah,
They make me want to fight.
back.
So I'm
Makes you
like,
wanna
why would
fight.
I take it before a plane ride?
it makes you want to fight. When I was on Xans back in the day, I was fighting everything walking.
This is another reason not to go
Yeah.
on boats no more, folks. Killer whales are teaching each other to sink boats. Experts have claimed after a group of orcas attacked a British couple on holiday. Scientists said that they believe back in 2020 an orca began acting out against a boat in retaliation after a critical moment of agony. But now other whales are mimicking this dangerous behavior. The attacks appear to be more focused on sailing boats, and whales follow a pattern, with the mammals approaching fast from the stern and then attacking the rudder. Researchers believe this behavior could be taught to young orcas. Play that clip, DJ. What? There's a clip.
What it is, bro, you got to realize that killer whales, one, that's not a whale, that's a dolphin. And dolphins are some of the most intelligent creatures on the planet, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
They got societies where they hunt in packs. If you look on the planet, any animal that hunts in packs are usually more intelligent than solitary ones. Elephants, you know what I'm saying? Because they got that group mentality and they can learn from other people. Monkeys, chimpanzees, gorillas, anything that's in a group, 9 times out of 10, they're smart. And you got to realize, nigga, anything that'll make a great white run,
Facts.
don't fuck with it. Don't fuck with it. These motherfuckers eat great whites.
I'm not getting on any boat smaller than like a Catalina Express, my boy. No more pontoons in the ocean for me. I'll stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. Oh, shit.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not fucking with it, bro. That's why I don't fuck with the water like that.
How do you feel about the ocean?
I can't swim. I hate the ocean. Like anytime I go on
You can't
vacation
swim
somewhere.
at
That's
all.
crazy. I
No,
can swim my ass
I could
off.
doggy paddle, but it'll take me like 5 minutes to drown. Like just doing this. But honestly, like whenever I go on vacation, I don't get in the water. Like I don't play about the water. There's sharks. There's things we don't even know
Facts.
in the water. Like I'm not playing with that shit. I'll get in the pool.
The last
That's a
time I
fact.
was in Laguna Beach, I thought I was fucking Aquaman, and I got slammed by a riptide, and I dislocated my shoulder.
Damn. That's fucked.
That's wild. The nigga
Look,
said the water
The
broke
water
your
broke
shoulder.
your shoulder.
No,
that shit
so
kinda
look.
funny as hell.
Look, so I had a successful day in the water. Thought my fat ass was cool, boogie boarding and shit. And I wanted to go on the water one more time because I knew it was almost time to clock out. So I went in. I had told my eldest son, like, hey, come on, motherfucker, let's go. And he was like, nah, I'm good. So I went in halfway. The big wave came. Okay, cool. I went in to get past that little break point because there's break points. Then I turned around to antagonize my kid, like, come on, you fucking pussy, get in the fucking water. And I see his eyes get big. I turn around and I see the swell coming up. And I was too far to dive underneath, and I was too close to swim away. And my shit just got smashed.
That's funny as
I
fuck.
got tumbled and I got slammed and I don't know what to
Got
tell you.
CPR.
Water
all
too
that.
strong, bro. I don't fuck
I
around.
didn't get CPR, but I definitely got slammed. And when I got out, you know, my shorts kind of came off of my fat ass, you know what I'm saying? So I tried to pull up my shorts a little bit and my left arm was unresponsive. So I was like, oh shit. And then my kid looked at me like, you good? I was like, pull up my drawers, man. I think my shit's broken.
Well, at least it was your left
crazy.
arm.
Thank
Are you
God.
lefty?
I'm a righty.
Oh, thank God. For me, it's like just not my right arm.
Facts.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like I have shoulder injuries from working out in jail, like, because you have to do like a mandatory workout here in Southern California if you're going to jail and shit. And well, you don't have to, but it's a long
Yeah, you
story.
do. Got
Why
it.
would you
Anyways,
not want to?
I don't feel like
if I
it's
go
Yeah.
to jail, I
Long
better come
story.
out with a six pack.
So, anyways,
story.
I feel like I fucked up my shoulders, and ever since my shit's healed on my left side, like my shoulder's good as new. I'm not joking.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Nigga, you gotta realize, bro, these are smart ass creatures, and bro, killer whales talk to each other. If one human fucks with a killer whale, all it's gonna do is go back to the family group and be like, nigga, that shit that be on top of the water just fucked with me.
So
Fuck
now,
them.
but
We
now
finna
what
go
do we
fuck
do?
that.
Because now
Nothing.
no,
Die.
but this-
Die, nigga. You can't stop
somebody
a
in
killer
the
whale.
comments was like, "Oh, so I guess they're gonna be extinct now." Because now they're gonna
I
think,
like
well, now
it.
we have no choice but to kill them. But
It's
then what
because
is that?
killing
Gonna,
orcas is illegal right now.
Yeah.
If they
now.
change it,
which they will.
Let Free
if they
Willy-
keep.
if
Bro,
they keep
Willie
killing
splash a
shit,
couple
they might.
boats,
You know
it's
what I'm
a
saying?
wrap.
If they change it,
I'll
they'll
never
go
get
extinct.
on a boat. Like if there's even a chance, like an orca's gonna come and push the boat even a
good.
little bit. Like, bro, I don't like turbulence. You think I like turbulence in the water?
Yeah,
That
no.
is different because we could
Fuck
now
that.
drown.
Facts.
Well, or we could fall. Which
And
one's
die.
better? Would you rather
Parachute that
fall
shit. Hey, do you know what's
and die from a plane crash or have
it's
an orca
illegal
come
to have
get
a
you?
parachute
Orca.
on the
Orca, yeah,
plane?
it's
Why?
like
Because it's like
quicker.
how do you know that shit's not
Maybe,
gonna eat
I
you for
don't
like
know.
30 minutes?
That's a fact.
That shit could play with you, fucking throw you up
To
in
be
the
honest,
air.
nah.
Facts.
The plane, because you can have a heart attack and die before you hit the floor.
That's even
Nah,
die
for
before you
me,
hit the floor.
not anything but a plane.
You could die
Anything
before
but a
you hit the
plane.
floor. I'd take that. I'll take that. When you jump off a roof, if it's high enough, you'll go unconscious before
I don't
you
even
hit
want
the
to be
floor.
thinking about this
I
kind of
don't
stupid shit,
think.
actually.
You will.
I have an
No,
anxiety
it
attack
happens.
on camera right
It
now.
happens.
You think you die before you even hit
You
the
do.
floor?
You
No.
go unconscious.
guys-
You don't die. You go unconscious.
Have you guys ever
Oh.
seen?
There's not enough air, and you're gonna go to sleep, and then you just die. You never wake up.
Have you guys ever seen Fight Club?
Yes.
You know, in Fight Club, he gives like this explanation about like with the oxygen. You
It's a fact, too.
You start
yeah,
like
they-
inhaling
It's
it
too
and
high
you
up.
get
You-
high.
I forgot
Yo,
about that.
You can't
actually.
breathe. You can't expand and breathe
docile.
when you're falling from this high height at this speed.
Docile, huh, Mike?
You pass out and then you die because you hit the floor. You don't never see somebody wide awake jumping from a 32-story building screaming the whole way down. It don't work like that. Nigga stop screaming halfway through it because he fell asleep. He goes unconscious and then you die. Yeah, so I'll take jumping off the roof any day. I ain't never gonna feel it. Now if you jumping off this roof, stupid, you're gonna die. You feel me? You ain't even gonna die. You're gonna break a leg
At
and you're
least
gonna
try
be
to
awake
jump
the
onto
whole
a van
time.
or a car
You
or
jump
some
off a
shit.
skyscraper, you're definitely gonna
I'm
pass
not jumping
out.
off of shit.
That's a fact. I'm not jumping off a fucking thing. I'm just saying.
I'm starting to feel dizzy. Like
I'm
if
afraid of
fucking
heights,
doing
for
it
real.
right now, guys.
You feel me? No cap. It's
How'd you
fucking
like
hot in here.
appearing on the news today, my dear?
It was wonderful.
Then we done.
Next
Yeah,
time you
we
come
done.
back,
Tomorrow.
definitely gonna. Oh, you're coming back? Who's coming back tomorrow? You?
Me,
it's-
her, and Sharp.
Oh,
I think it's. Oh, actually, I won't say who it is. But
Are you familiar with Sharp?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a great guy.
No, he's dope.
No, he really is.
Yeah. I'm
Excellent.
excited.
Coolest, sharpest. What else? What are we doing, guys? That's it.
That's it for the day. Do you want to promote your Instagram again?
DamnHomie 11.
Damn, homie, 11.
All right.
Before we clock out real quick, shout out to Damien, nephew. Happy birthday, T-Block DAS. You know what it is.
He had the bang for the body up here, dog.
It's his birthday. I had to say a shit.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching the No Jumper News. We will be back